Are you looking for a podcast about how AI is causing the heat death of the world?
Then you must be thinking of another podcast. Oh! Good evening, Kelsey.
Good evening, Robert.
What are you doing? You pumping up?
I'm pumping up. We're not on
We are
video
here to
anymore.
Bump.
You guys can't see me, but I'm fucking flexing. I'm gonna hurt myself. I actually fucking pulled a lat the other day doing those
Nice.
nice, yeah, I guess. Doing those pull
wait.
downs.
I just thought you meant like you did a rep, but I was like, oh wait, you pulled a muscle. That's
Yeah, I
not
pulled a muscle doing too many
Never
reps.
mind.
Nice, pulled a muscle.
I was gonna say something, but the only person that knows is you. It was that TikTok that I sent you of the dog that walks up to that camera at night. And
I
then he just
hated
flexes
that.
his
It's fucking
arms.
horrible.
I love those. They crack me up so much.
God.
Because I was gonna say Kelsey's flexing like that golden retriever, but they don't know what that fucking means. I'll put it in the Discord for you guys later. But yeah, so we were talking.
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing like protein and stuff. We're getting all
Getting
cakey. Yeah.
It's time.
I'm not getting gains. I'm more on the tone path,
Yeah.
I think.
I also am on the tone path. I mean, I would love to just have fucking muscles like our good friend whose name I still can't remember, Katie O'Brien, John Cena.
Yeah. You ever think about
I would
John
love to
Cena?
have huge. I think about John Cena all the time these days. I want to be a muscle mommy, but slow and steady. We're gonna hit tone first, and then we'll see where we go from there.
Yeah. Okay. Definitely Katie O'Brien. Had to
Okay.
double check.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know, man. Like tone, my inspo was always Bruce Lee, because Bruce Lee was
Oh,
not like
yeah.
fucking yoked, but he was just so.
Fucking toy.
Wait.
Like
Oh my
a
god.
toiker.
I actually just got a thing that showed his like daily routine in the morning, and then like
Oh, fuck.
and then like a picture of him. And then I've been getting TikToks about this too, like what we consider fit today was
Mhm.
like bodybuilder for like the 70s and shit. Like Bruce
Yeah.
Lee did not look crazy. He looked like
No.
a normal guy.
Yeah, I think we are just
But we
so,
call that
like,
weak now.
We're just so Marvel pilled at this point because, I mean, you go to the movies and you see these guys that are, fucking giant, larger than
Yeah.
life type of cut, like Wolverine, shredded wheat.
But see, that's the thing, man. Okay. All right, I'm sharing my screen with you
Share your
because
screen with me.
Hugh
Let's
Jackman,
get sexy naked people together.
Hugh Jackman in the first X-Men movie.
Uh-huh. He was not a huge jacked man.
No, he looked so normal. This one.
In 2000.
But like we
Yeah,
don't
see?
consider that like ripped anymore. Like we
That
don't
looks
like
like
this
a healthy
now.
bod. I like that. I mean, he's not. He
I
doesn't
think
have that
looks
muscle.
Great. But
Yeah,
like
he
now
doesn't-
you have to look like this or else
Exactly.
it's nothing.
Terribly
saying?
dehydrated, scary, like fucking Christian Bale in that one movie where he got way too
Yeah.
skinny.
The machinist or whatever.
Yes, I was gonna say the pianist, but that's not even
Nope.
the right
That's
film.
not the one. Not the one. But yeah, like this is bad now. This is not considered a strong person.
Look at that,
That is
fat man.
grotesque to me. That's good shape. That is
Like it
good
or
shape.
not, this is the peak physical form.
I think that is A-okay.
Hugh Jackman, X-Men 2000.
I mean-
Everybody go Google that right now.
That's not even that bad. I mean, he's got a fucking arm on him though.
He looks like Bradley Thorin, that dude that cuts wood. Do you get
Yeah,
him on TikTok or
yeah.
are you too straight?
I get woodcutters of many genders.
Ah, okay.
As long as you're cutting wood, I'm all about it apparently.
I do get that beefcake lady that also cuts wood, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
I
Like share and
those.
save. I want more of those.
Yeah. But yeah, that's exactly what you're saying is like, this is not even good for Marvel standards no more. Like, this is bad now.
Yeah.
Now you have to be Because I remember seeing the trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy the first time. And when I saw Chris Pratt, I was like, what the fuck? Like, this dude had... What are these?
I know. Like, why is he so abatastic? What's happened?
Yeah, like, he did, like, Parks and Rec here to this in, like, a year.
And then he went super Republican. Like, there's got to be a connection.
But, like...
He was probably a Republican before, to be fair.
Well, yeah. I mean, look. The shorts. Right there.
The American flag shorts that are so small.
You see? But, yeah, like, I know what you mean. And I've been seeing TikToks about that where, like, even if your tone doesn't matter, like, you gotta be yoked. You gotta be stout.
Yeah.
To even be considered normally fit now.
Have you heard the term sleeper build?
No.
Okay, go to TikTok and type in sleeper build because
Oh, I just did it into Google.
I want to see what Google has for it too. Because it's just like...
That is not.
No, these are not sleeper builds. No. That's really gross. His forearms are like Popeye. That's scary.
It hurts my arms.
No. Okay. Those ladies there, TikTok's sleeper build.
Oh, hang on.
Her,
Sorry.
yeah.
This guy. Okay.
I mean,
oh my God. Look at that arm. Oh my God.
It's... What sleeper build
fantastic.
means is like you look kind of normal. You know, you can wear a tank top and not scare people. But then when you like flex your arms, it's like, oh, she lifts. That's the build that I want.
Bruh. Bruh, look at that fucking boulder right there. My
I know.
goodness.
Them fucking
But
biceps.
yeah, like, see? She's not like abbing out like crazy. That's just like a flat stomach. So
Yeah.
I can see that. Sleeper build. Okay. Yeah, that to me has always been the vibe. Where like you're wearing a normal t-shirt and people are just like, that's a normal person. But if you were to like go, you know, they'd be like, oh shit.
Exactly.
Let me look at Bruce Lee now.
See, Bruce Lee scares me.
He was just tight, man. Okay. These things, the wings, I fucking hate the wings. I fucking hate
the
that
wings.
shit.
What is that? What muscle is that? Is that the
forget.
lats?
Yes. I
don't like
fucking
that.
hate. Have you seen the guys on TikTok that like go and they like flap them? They go and they like expand in and out. Oh, it's so horrifying.
Fuck. Yeah, he's
But
got
see-
like he's all lats, no traps. That's a really scary picture.
Well, that one, yeah, because people like see, look, that is just like a decently, like he's not huge. Like, yeah, he's
very
he's
thin,
tight right here.
very lean, very muscular.
Yes.
I think that build to me is still scary because I can see him flying through the air and doing a kick that takes somebody's head off their shoulders.
So you just need someone that doesn't have lats.
I guess.
I need to show you like a lat flap.
Lat flap surgery? What?
No, not this.
No. What are we looking
What
at?
are they called? I don't know.
Darn.
Don't Google lat flap.
Oh my god.
What are those
Get away
muscles?
from here. I hate those.
Oh, what is that bottom picture? Hang on,
Take
don't
me away.
close your eyes. Close your eyes, Kelsey.
Why
Shit.
are we Googling this? Minimize your
Back
screen.
muscles. Back muscles. Jesus Christ. Okay.
God
Okay.
Damn.
That is your the lats
Latissimus
right there.
dorsi. That's the thing I pulled. Like it's the overhead thing where you like pull it down.
Yeah.
Latissimus dorsi. Flex. There we go. That's a better Google.
I'm gonna see if I can get you a GIF of one though. Yeah,
Ew.
that shit. that shit.
Inflate
That's what
like
I
he's
mean.
a lizard.
That's exactly what I mean. Oh, but I gotta send you a guy. There's a guy.
Oh.
Yeah, you see how
I
they do
hate
that?
it.
Isn't that the worst?
Yes. He
Is that
literally
not the
looks like a
worst thing
lizard.
ever? I need that to be so much bigger. I'm
Please
gonna
post
send
this
you.
in the Discord. No context.
No, I'm gonna put the TikTok guy in there because there's this one guy who literally walks around like this. It's like he does his arms up like that, and then he goes, and he flexes them so fucking fast.
I don't like that.
It's terrifying. Yeah, those I don't want those. I'm never doing that workout ever because I don't want them to grow at all after seeing videos like this. Like I want none, no lats.
No lats for me, thank you. We're not here to body shame anybody. If you got big old lats and you go around flapping them, more power to you. I'm terrified of it.
Don't do anything with them. Just Get them the hell away from me. They freak me out. I do. I hate them all because of that one guy. Wait a minute. Bruce Lee, are you doing it? He is always doing it. No.
What do you even do to make that happen? Is that the whole shoulder blade coming out, or is that just muscle?
No, I don't
It's
know.
so fucking scary.
I'm never looking. Katie O'Brien, save us.
Sleeper build.
Beautiful.
This is a sleeper build. Like, she's in this nice little dress. You wouldn't
Yeah.
even guess that she
And
lifts.
her
Just
arms
looks,
are not even that crazy.
yeah, she doesn't even look like she is built too wide or something, you know? Like how some bodybuilders, they look too wide.
Yes.
And then she fucking flexes and you're like, oh shit.
And then she does what? She goes, boom!
Welcome to the gun show, baby. That's what I want right there.
Look at that
I wanna be
smile.
able to walk
too.
around.
She said,
Yeah. I want to be able to walk around unassuming, but if somebody fucking fronts on me or I have to punch a Nazi, it's fucking go time. It's game time, buddy. I'm not holding anything back.
I was picturing more. You're at the grocery store and somebody takes like the last jar of a thing you want. You go, hey!
My banana peppers?
And you just fucking flex them like, I'm sorry. You're like, yeah, that's right. See that? Crush you like an egg in here. Ooh! we got so off topic.
We really
Kind
did.
of.
That went down a whole different thing.
But
Anyway,
no,
we're
like-
getting swole.
But yes, I agree with that. I agree with the sleeper build thing. Yeah, I don't want to be fucking yoked, man. I don't want to be stacked. I want to be... do I even want to be jacked? I don't know.
I think jacked
Ooh!
is safe.
I want to be shredded?
No, shredded
No.
is scary.
Shredded is where it's like...
Fucking cut. You can see it all.
Have you seen the alien flexes?
Please don't Google another flex. I'm not strong enough.
you have to know about the alien flex, man. It's this weird thing where like you literally
What
like
is this?
hang on, you
No.
flex it in like waves, so it goes like and it like ripples through the muscle. It's really fucking weird. Hang on.
This is half of this is just people drawing really jacked aliens. And
I think I'm gonna have to just YouTube it. Hang on. You gotta see an alien flex. It's terrifying.
I don't like this. Why are we
Yeah.
here?
Because flexing is horrible.
Every time we go on your YouTube, I'm like, what in the fuck is your algorithm?
This. You ready?
Yeah, this is what your algorithm is.
Are you ready? This is
No,
an
I don't
alien
think I
flex.
am.
You
He's just
flex it
getting
like in
shirtless
waves.
in a fucking food court. Why
it?
is he rippling like booting up a graphics card?
That's an alien flex. You literally like go you like ripple it. Oh. What a wrong. Okay. There
This
you go.
guy's
Like that.
scary. I don't like this at all.
And you can do it in your shoulders and like other weird places.
I
It's
don't
horrible.
ever want the ability to do this. He's
Okay,
he's
hang
just-
on. So he's gonna do one. Let me see. Nope. Look at that. Ew.
And the fact that it's such this creepy techno music too is not helping.
Okay, but that's the guy.
Okay.
So that's an alien flex. It's
Yeah, talk about a weird flex.
absolutely horrific, but it's definitely not as bad as the lat one.
Stop Googling lat flexes. I'm done with them.
But where's the guy? No, I'm gonna send you this one specific guy on TikTok, and I will send it to your TikTok, and you're gonna hate it more than
Okay.
anything. Okay, good. He's not here. So anyway, we're gonna look at Katie O'Brien again.
There we go. Just a nice normal pump.
A
I
nice
wanna get
normal
pumped.
sleep. Yeah. Yes. We're here
That's
to
the word.
pump
You
you up. So, I know that you're like definitely eating more protein.
Yes, so much more protein. Like, I did not realize how lacking in protein my diet was. Because
Yeah.
I've been doing like vegetarian / pescatarian / a little bit of chicken here and there. I've been off of meat for a long time. And when I say meat, I mean like red meat, I guess. And pork, because I just don't do
Yeah.
pork so much.
But, I mean, fish has plenty of protein, right?
It does, but I was doing like fish or chicken once or twice a week. And
Oh, okay.
that's not enough protein to sustain
Gotcha.
what I need to do.
Okay.
So I've been pretty open about like my gut issues on the podcast before. Like I had the
Yeah.
whole thing where my gut was just imploding, not doing what it was supposed to do.
For like a year and a half. It was a while.
Yeah, it was a long time. And after like years now of not eating meat and then slowly reintroducing meat back into my diet, I'm able to
Okay.
safely and successfully enjoy meat again.
Okay.
So I have been amping up my meat intake and my protein intake, just my plant protein intake too, because plant
Yeah.
protein is very important. And now I'm kind of like eating normal again, which is great. And with the addition of protein, like I started doing a protein shake in the mornings, and
Yeah.
that like 40 grams of protein immediately first thing in the morning is like really good for my body personally. I don't know if it's good for everybody. This is not medical advice,
Yeah.
but having it's difficult to digest just naturally, protein is. So having the protein first thing in the morning, it wakes your body up, it wakes the digestive system up after a long time of fasting just by nature of sleeping, you know. So yeah, getting protein early, being able to digest it throughout the day has been good for me.
So that's what I've been doing too. I got Premier Protein,
Hell yeah.
and then I got Fairlife Milk.
Okay, the best milk there is.
That's what I've heard, and that's got a good protein count in it too. So I do my 2 scoops of that, and it literally tastes like a chocolate shake, and it is delicious. Like, it's great.
Aren't you like lactose intolerant though? Are you?
That's
like,
why
absolutely...
I do Fairlife Milk,
Okay,
because it is better.
I see.
Because I was just gonna do,
tear up a toilet.
protein powder with water.
Yeah, that's
And
gross.
that's what I heard. And so, I was like, well, I guess Fairlife Milk could work. So I've been trying it, and it has not been bad over a week so
Good.
far, because I've been doing it all week. So it's pretty good. I've only been doing this protein thing with you for about a week now, so I don't know that I've got like any noticeable whatever.
Yeah, I've been on the
know.
protein kick for like 60 days or so now, and it's like
Okay.
my system is starting to feel good now for the first time in a
Good.
very long time. So it's really nice.
All right, so give us a gun. Give us like one gun. Just go.
What is that? Like a little
You
bit of
got
a line there.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Do that shit. Get it.
Hell yeah! Look at that.
Get it.
This side is like not as good, I don't think.
Ooh. And then what? Then what you do that? I don't understand the
I don't know
different
how people
ways.
flex.
This hurts
All I
a
know is
lot.
this. Yeah, I don't want to do this.
I only know that, and then this one where you
The trice.
point down. Yeah. Do it.
Tricipios.
Do it. Yeah. Okay, you got one.
A little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, we're getting pumped. Is what
Working
we're
on
doing.
my sleeper build.
Yeah.
The protein powder that I got, I'm extremely passionate about, and I would love to. I'm not sponsored by any means. I would love to be
Yes.
sponsored, but let me advertise it to you guys. It's called Pro Mix. It has been so difficult for me to find a fucking protein powder because most of them have a nut in them somewhere. A lot of it is almonds.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
let me
almonds
check
are
down
like
here.
the protein nut, and everyone's like, well, let's just grind them up and stick them in the fucking powder. And I'm not a fan of almonds, obviously, because I'm allergic to them, so it flares up
Yeah.
my system, makes everything bad. And then if it doesn't have almonds in it, it's got some kind of like sugar alcohol or a fake sweetener in it. So there's like stevia, monk fruit. Those don't sit well with me, and the aftertaste is something I just don't like. So trying to find a protein powder that would not inflame my gut or make me feel like I'm going to throw up or give me a headache has been so tough. But Richard,
Yeah.
God bless him, went down the rabbit hole and was like, I will find you a nut-free, fake sugar-free, everything-free protein powder. And he did. So ProMix, I think, let me look it up again because I want to say it's like pea protein, PEA, of course, not pea.
Yeah.
It's a whey protein powder. That's what it is. Which, if you're lactose intolerant, you shouldn't have whey, I don't think, because it's not good for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have just like a few different kinds of it. The one that I get is it's the grass-fed whey isolate Dutch chocolate,
Very nice.
and I like it a lot. It's got 30-something grams of protein per serving. I stick it in my little shaker with some oat milk, and then I put in 2 scoops of PB Fit peanut butter powder. And that shit
Very nice.
is so good, and I love it a lot.
Okay. Well, I'm feeling good because I guess my Premier Protein does not have nuts and no sugars as well.
Nice.
I didn't really take into account any kind of sugar thing. I don't care about the nuts. That's fine with me. But at least mine doesn't have sugar, so that's good. I'm not fully sold on if it has nuts or not, but at least there's no sugar, and I think that's a bigger deal for me because I need to cut sugar out for me. That's why I drink coffee black now. Okay, cool.
Yes, there is sugar in this Pro Mix powder. It's coconut sugar, so it's like
Yeah.
a natural, like naturally occurring one, and it isn't like so sweet, you know.
That is good. Well,
I've
good.
also kind of kicked Diet Coke, and it feels bad.
I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, you're going to have one with me tonight, right?
I have a different crackable. I've got a wider lid.
Oh, man. All right.
I know.
Let's crack it. Oh, because I was
that
thinking...
was a smooth one.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking like me, you might do like one a day. Because like I do... I'm not even going to say I try not to go over it. Like sometimes I even try just to have one. Because like the other day, there just wasn't time for one. And I wound up not having one. But sometimes I'm like, all right, it's 9 o'clock. If I don't drink one now, I'm not getting a Dr. Pepper today. And if it goes past that time because I do something else, then I go, no, it's too late now. And then I just don't get one.
Yeah. I'm definitely not like anti-Diet Coke. I don't think I'll ever be anti-Diet Coke because it's in my blood forever and always. I will have a nice Diet Coke when I go sit down at a burger establishment. But yeah, I just don't have it in the house anymore, which, I mean, I don't know if diet soda is bad for you. I've heard so much science on like, oh, it's so bad, like you're going to die of cancer. And then I've also heard people say like, well, it's better than having a sugared soda because it's less sugar and no calories.
I think it's just the quantity of which you're partaking. Because, I mean, a soda is... water is bad for you if you drink enough of it.
Yeah, if you inhale it, sure.
Like, I think it's just the amount that you're going to intake. I don't think having one a day, one every couple days is really going to kill you.
Yeah.
Or really detriment you that much. You know?
Exactly. It's all in moderation. And I've been like working on moderation quite a lot in my my protein journey, my health journey. So
it's hard. But
it's hard.
It does feel good in the long run. Because I'll admit, when I first started trying to limit to like one of these a day, it was fucking hard. You didn't like it, but like I said, just, I mean, maybe like 2 days ago, I didn't even have one for the day because I didn't drink one at work, and I just didn't have time at night. And I was like, well, I'm not going to have one at 10:30, like I'm about to go to bed.
Yeah.
Why would I force myself to say I got to enjoy Dr. Pepper that late? You know what I mean? So I just didn't do it. And it's become easier to go like, well, I didn't get one today. Maybe tomorrow, you know? Whereas, I mean, you know, I was just like Richard. I was drinking these shits on the nightstand.
Yeah.
You know?
And he's been really good about one Mountain Dew a day now. Like, he does awesome with it. I'm very proud of him.
That's excellent. And it really does feel better to have, like, one a day. Because then it feels more like a treat.
Yeah. Not just, like, the drink.
Yeah. So, you know, it's hard. But we're doing it. And that's all that matters.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
One other thing I wanted to mention about getting swole. We just talked about tracking because I've been tracking my nutrition and protein intake and all that. And I know you're not a fan. But I found a new app. This app is to track your workouts. So maybe you're more intrigued.
Maybe.
It's called Heavy. Hevy.
Heavy. Okay.
Heavy. And you can
finally
track...
a heavy company that you might like.
Yeah, maybe. You can track any kind of workout in there. Like, it's really cool because... So I signed up at the gym again. I'm going to Planet Fitness, the purple gym. And you can go into your app and on Heavy select from any number of fucking machines. Like, just start typing in there, like, lat. And it'll be like, oh, you mean the latissimus dorsi pull down thing? Go ahead. And you click on it and you can say, like, okay, I'm going to do 10 sets at 50 pounds. And then when you finish your set, you go, okay, I'll do another one. Okay, I'll do another one. And it just like tracks it for you. And you can add different machines and stuff. It tracks your heart rate. It does all this shit. Like, it's a really cool app. And it works like a social media too. So like you can add a photo of your workout and follow other people and like people's workouts and comment on them and stuff. So I'm not really doing any of that functionality, but I'm enjoying the tracking aspect of it. And that way, like, you can also look back because Heavy keeps track of what you've been lifting. So one really cool thing about it, at the end of the workout, it gives you like a running total of everything. Like, you did a total of 21,000 pounds today. That's like pulling a yacht. I'm like, hell yeah, I pulled a yacht today. So it's neat. And then it saves your stuff from what you did last time. So like it'll say, if you did 3 sets of 10 with 50 pounds, do you want to increase it to 55 and see if you can do that?
Yeah.
It's nice because normally I just kind of like track it all in my head and be like, I think I did 90-pound thigh squeeze, but I don't remember. And now I have a place to write it all down.
I don't know. I just don't like to like pull my phone out to like begin something, or then to say like I did it. Like I did it. I was there. I know. But that's just me. Like it just really, there's something to me about like pulling out my phone to say like I'm going to do something here that like weirds me out. For some reason, I don't like doing it. Like I hate, because people would think I love Letterboxd.
Yeah.
I don't like watching a movie and the feeling like I have to pull out my phone and go, okay, on this date, I saw this movie and here's my rating.
Yeah.
I don't like doing that. I lived the movie. I got to experience it with my body. My phone doesn't need to be part of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still just not that tied to doing things on my phone in that way. I find that I get really like, because like even at like work today, had like a whole bunch of chats coming in, and like, like I was trying to like be really active in the Discord today and do stuff, and I just was like, I'm really over engagement. I just want to sit in my brain, brain, not out there,
Right. I totally get it. Like I tried Letterboxd and it was like, put in every movie you've ever watched, and I was like, I can't. I dump that.
That's why most people with that app, they don't do it. They only book it if they've watched it since getting the app again.
Yeah.
So like we know you've seen Star Wars, but like you wouldn't book it in there unless you watched it again.
Right.
Because I did try that one time, and I went through like all these lists of like 1,000 movies you should see, and I'm like, have I seen these? Have I seen these? And it took me forever, and I was like, I hate this app now.
Yeah, burn yourself out on it pretty quick. Yeah, I'm not usually a fan of tracking stuff. Like I have tried over the years many times to do MyFitnessPal, and MyFitnessPal has now paywalled like almost all their stuff. And every time you go to enter something, it's like, you could pay this, and then we'll make it easier for you. Like, stop asking.
No.
But yeah, Samsung Health, I'm on that now, and it tracks everything, without a paywall. It's been good for me. I feel good right now. Nice.
I did make my protein shake in Samsung Health so that I can just say, yeah, that's shake. It's already the measurements, it's all the shit. I can just hit the button and go, because I hate having to scan the shit, and I'm like, I'm just trying to fucking drink it. But okay, scan. Okay, yeah. Yep, that is the serving. Okay, put you away. Okay, scan this. Okay, nope, that's not the product. Scan it again.
Yep.
And then I'm like, I just want to drink that shit.
I just want to chug.
But I got that made, so maybe I'll make sure that I book that, because I even quit doing my water, because I was like, I just want to get up and go make my water. I don't want to take my phone and go click. I did water. Yeah. I don't know. I'm weird about it, but I'll get there. I do need to do better, because it needs to be known,
Yeah, that's why I started tracking my stuff, is because like I think selfishly for medical things, like the doctors will ask me questions like, are you really drinking 2 liters of water a day? And I'm like, yeah, I track it in my fucking phone. Look, I'm hydrated. Look, this is how much protein I ate. So now that's a big reason why I started doing it, is because I've been having these fucking like episodes of blacking out and shit, and every single doctor has been like, well, drink more water, get more protein, lose some weight,
like,
maybe you'll feel better. And I'm like, boom, I'm doing all of it. Guess what? Fainting episodes getting worse.
So it's got a really good benefit for you. So I can see why you're like, nope, I'm tracking this. Like, I need to be able to track it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I was going to say, part of us getting swole, hopefully it'll help me out. Okay, so there's 2 reasons why we're recording the day that we're recording right now.
Yes.
We'll get to the other one. We normally scooch it ahead to Wednesday, but I couldn't do that because I went and played pickleball for the first time.
Hell yeah. I'm so excited to hear about this, because everyone in the fucking world, I feel like everybody between the ages of, 28 and 42?
No. Birth to 100 are playing this fucking game.
Everybody wants to play pickleball, and I don't understand what it is.
Dude.
I thought for the first year of its existence that it involved a pickle, and it doesn't, and I'm disappointed.
Okay. So this is not stuff I learned now. This is something I saw in the news a couple months ago because there was a big tournament happening here or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But it is the number 2 sport participation-wise in the United States.
And it like just became a thing.
Yeah. Like, it's only like a couple years old, but it is
Yeah.
massively successful. Okay?
Why did it blow up so hard is what I want to know.
Because it is really, really easy to play and not like the rules are simple. Like, it is not that strenuous. You don't
No.
have to do all that much. Yet, I worked up quite a sweat. But I wasn't, like, exhausted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you play tennis, you're like, you're fucking gunning, you're running, and you're like, oh,
Tennis
oh my
is
fucking God. You know what I mean?
miserable. I've tried tennis twice, and every single time that I've done it, I've been like, why do people do this professionally? Like, I understand now why they all go like, when they hit the ball.
Exactly. That's strenuous. Like, it's hard on you to play it.
Yeah.
Pickleball is not hard on your body to play.
Okay.
Yet, I mean, I got like a little sore the next day. Not even like too bad. So, like, it's not horrible. It's really simple. Oh, it's kind of fun. It's a game of restraint, I'm finding.
Okay.
Because I was whacking it, and you can't do that. Because the ball will not go where you want it to go.
Is it
So
like
it's a game of restraint and ease and finesse.
finesse? What's the rules like? Is it like big ping pong? That's how I picture it.
That is exactly what it is.
Okay.
It is big life-size. It is life-size ping pong. That's all it is.
Okay.
And so I went and played for the first time because there's a guy at work that is in a league and he plays all the time and he talks about it all the time. So I was like, yeah, I'm curious enough. So I was like, you should make a day and we'll go. And he's been talking about it and talking about it. So finally I was like, let's just fucking make it happen because I'd like to just make this end.
Make you shut up.
Right? I bought a paddle.
Okay.
I've played once and I bought my own paddle now.
Damn.
I would play this game, man. I bought this paddle right here. Oh, yeah, sharing my screen with you. I bought one because it's got the golden ratio, the
Oh, of
maximum
course.
sweet spot.
What the
Okay.
hell? It's just a Fibonacci spiral is superimposed over this paddle.
Yeah. I mean, this company is really not anything that fancy. Like, I looked up this brand and was like, what's that? Like, it's not a thing. But so, yeah, I bought a paddle because I would like to play this more. I would actually like to play this some more. It was pretty
Did
fun.
you go play at like the Pickler? I see those everywhere.
There are a billion fucking places. So the Pickler, I'll never go there. You need a
Why?
monthly membership.
Oh,
You
really?
can't even just go. If you're going to go, that's a chicken and pickle. Okay?
Sorry?
Chicken and pickle, I always thought was a restaurant. That's a pickleball court.
Okay.
Not even fucking kidding.
Chicken and pickle.
And then, so we went to a place called At Fault.
Okay.
And most of these places have bars in it or like a restaurant built into the side so you can get some food, hang out. You rent the courts for an hour. And we just kind of let him teach us a little bit on how to play. And me, Belinda, and her husband went. And me and her husband fucking almost won our first game. And that gave me
Oh,
the taste
man.
a little bit. Because I was
That's
like,
nice.
oh, I picked it up quick. I'm going to fucking smash you guys. And then we lost. And I was pissed.
Oh, man.
But like by one, we lost. It was like super close. But so the scoring's a little weird. It's something I think you need to just go play. It's not something that needs to be. You know how like when you play a board game,
Yeah.
if you were to just explain the rules, people are going to go, fuck that shit, I'm out. This is way too
Yes.
much. But when
Yeah.
you're playing it, it makes sense.
Okay.
This is not a game you describe to somebody because the rules are just a little too weird. Like I was putting, because most people know what tennis is, so they understand those rules a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But this is not those rules. Like it's tennis but different. So it's pretty interesting. I'm willing to play. Clearly, I bought a paddle. Mostly
Yeah.
because when you go, they charge you like $4 to rent a paddle, and I was like, I'll just fucking buy one.
Yeah.
I fucking buy one. Do you know how much a good paddle is worth? Like a good paddle, like top of the line.
I imagine people are spending upwards of $50 on these paddles.
No, that's what this paddle was, and that
Oh, no.
this is mediocre. This is a
What?
shit paddle. No,
Okay.
a good paddle is like $250.
What the fuck?
Is that not insane?
What are they making them out of?
Dreams. No,
Fancy oak and wood.
no, wood is bad. Wood is horrible for pickleball.
We don't like wood. Bad
I
wood.
was told bad. And when I went, people know me. You know me. You guys listening, you know me.
Yeah.
I'm in jeans quite a bit.
Yes. You're never not in jeans unless it's Garfield pants.
The guy at work straight up told me, he goes, please tell me you're not going to wear jeans because I will be embarrassed. And I said, I brought clothes. I brought gym clothes. Thanks.
Your Garfield pants?
No, they were some weird Under Armour pants that were like 2 sizes too fucking small. I'm like sitting there going like, oh God.
Like David Bowie in the Labyrinth out there with your paddle.
Oh,
and the
yeah.
paddle.
Oh, yeah. And then I grabbed a shirt that I thought was going to be good. It was long sleeve, and I was like, oh, my God. And it was too small,
this?
so I was like, I'm just a little Oompa Loompa playing pickleball.
I would pay money to see you in that outfit.
Belinda sent me a video, so I'll shoot it to you in a little bit.
Excellent. Just going to be skin tight clothes like Slender Man out there.
It was bad. It was bad. I felt disgusting. But I did buy a paddle because I am that curious about it that I would fucking try it out.
All right.
And this way, like, I don't know, let's say someone's like, let's play. I'm like, well, I already got one because I'm not willing to pay to rent shit. You know?
Yeah.
But I wanted, like, a paddle that was, like, a little more decent. And I wanted cool. The guy at work, he had paddles that looked like playing cards. They had, like, hearts on the top and bottom, like a fucking playing card. And I was like,
That's
yeah,
cool.
that's the one I want. Can't find that shit anywhere. There's no cool paddles.
Mm-mm.
This is the coolest one I could find. And it's so basic.
It's just black.
It's black, but like it's got a little gold thing on it. So it's like, all right,
Gold.
that's neat. And the shape is different. See how it tapers out? It has that round top. Most of them don't do that. They're
Carbon
square.
fiber.
They are carbon fiber. So really
Fancy.
lightweight. You smack the little wiffle ball, because it's a wiffle ball that you use, by the way.
Okay.
It is a weird game, and I really liked it. I enjoyed it. But like, I always liked badminton, so I kind of like hitting stuff
do love
across the net
badminton.
games. You know?
Yeah.
So like, it was fun. I think if you'd ever want to try it out, I'd go try it out with you. But we're not going to keep score because I don't understand it still.
All right.
I kept like thinking that I had it down, and he'd be like, no, because this. And I'm like, it was so loud in there. I'm like, I don't know what you're saying to me. What do you mean? I didn't get it. So he scored. He's like, no, you served. And I'm like, what? Like, it's a weird set of rules, but as a avid board game player as you are, you know that those little twists and rules, they make sense over time.
Yeah, you just
So
come to learn
we'll
what they
get there.
are. Okay.
We will get there, but I actually kind of dug it. I do understand the appeal because it's not such a like I was never out of breath playing it, you know.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, oh, why the fuck do people play this? I was like, oh yeah, it's kind of fun, you know.
Good times.
Belinda was hitting the ball up into the fucking rafters of the building
Okay.
and shit.
Calm
Yeah,
down,
she was
Belinda.
smacking the shit out of that thing. But it was fun. I definitely see why people are into it, and I think everybody should at least try it once just to go like, that was kind of dumb, or maybe be like, I think it's good. I think it's good. I'm trying to get my mom into it
Mm-hmm.
because I think it would just be something good to get her some exercise that wouldn't be crazy.
Yeah.
I think it would be really good for her, so I'm trying to get her to try it just to see what she thinks.
Okay. Cool. I heard a comedian, I think it was in reference to pickleball. I can't remember who it was, but they were saying something about like how every hangout that you have with friends now feels like an adult dog park where like
Yeah.
you're going somewhere just to like play something or do something, like escape rooms. You know, I love escape rooms. I'll never knock an escape room, but like, yeah, everything's an activity now and it all costs money. And I'm like, they're doing that with pickleball when I feel like you could just probably play it on a tennis court outside. But
But so there are places you can go for free. There's like your rec centers,
okay,
churches, schools. Some places have them or whatever.
pickleball and
But yeah,
pews.
it's kind of expensive. Like to
Yeah.
rent a court for 1 hour is $40.
Yeah, it's expensive
Now-
to do
Granted,
anything these days.
you can bring as many people as you want,
That's cool.
Because we had 6 of us, and we spent the $40. But then, let's say you wanted to rent paddles, $4 per person per paddle.
Yeah.
Then you got to rent the
$24.
fucking balls.
Really? They don't just
$3.50. They're $3.50 a piece.
$3.50? They need to
Yeah, they're
bundle all that shit
$3.50.
together.
So, I bought my own paddle because I'm not fucking renting a paddle.
Yeah.
And you can get a 3-pack of fucking pickleballs for $9 at Walmart. I was like, yeah, I'll just fucking have my own wiffle balls too.
And I'll write my name on them.
Yeah, so I'm going to buy some pickleballs tomorrow.
Okay. I've been doing my own adult dog park activity, and
Okay.
it's also expensive, but it's very, very fun. So there's this place. I got a gift certificate there for my birthday, and it's August. Obviously, my birthday is in December, as you all very well know.
Yeah.
I've been holding on to this gift certificate for a very long time, so I was like, we may as well go use it. I don't know what it is. Let's check it out. It's a place called Activate Games. There's a few of these nationwide. There's probably like, I don't know, 50 of them. There's, I think, 5 in Texas.
Okay.
So it is like, yeah, you're making a face looking it up. It's pretty freaking cool, dude.
It's the thing I
this-
want to do that I see on TikTok all the time.
It's so cool.
Tell us.
Yeah, so it has 2 versions of pricing. There's like peak pricing and off-peak
Okay.
pricing. So we went during a peak hour, which was like summer, midday. It was,
Oh, okay.
prime time for people to be there, I guess. So peak pricing is $30 per person, and you get to go
Okay.
for 75 minutes. So it's an hour 15 that you get.
Okay.
Pretty decent. The off-peak pricing is $5 less, $25 an hour. And
Yep.
we just went for our second time and did off-peak, and it was way better. So I advise you to, if you ever go, find an off-peak hour, which I feel like is
Yeah.
probably weekdays during when school is happening.
So, same with pickleball. 8 to 5 p.m., so like work hours.
Mhm.
That's off-peak time, so it's $10 less an hour. And then right after that, it goes up. So it's $30 for 1 hour.
Yeah.
Off peak, and then 40 on the peak or whatever. But yeah, so what? Like the only way you can do it is like to take the day off work and then go activate games.
Yeah. We went at like 5
But I'd be
o'clock
down for that.
on a Thursday. So we were able
Okay.
to, because we work down in Plano, both of us do, and this place that is in Plano. So we're like, why don't
Yeah.
we just go after work one day? And it is amazing when there's no people there, because when there's people there, it's pretty organized. So the way it works, there's like one kind of terminus room where
Okay.
you get a little bracelet, you scan in, you make a profile, it assigns you a name, or you can make one yourself. The name it assigned me is Jade Ocelot, so I was like, I'll fucking take that. That's cool as hell.
Okay.
Bro, I'm a Jade Ocelot. So you have a little bracelet, it's got your name and your score, and it's like a scanner thing that you just like tap up on the wall to sign into a game. And each of the games are between 2 and 5 players. So, and the games are all in like separate rooms from each other. So everybody's
Yeah.
like in the terminus walking around. You can scan in and wait on a game. When you're waiting, you only wait for about a minute tops, because each of the games only lasts about a minute tops. So
Okay.
some of the games that they have there, my favorite one. I don't know what my favorite one is actually. But
Okay.
they're all so much fucking fun. So they have just a variety of stuff. They have ones that you've played before that are very simple, like shoot as many baskets as you can into the basketball hoops
Okay.
in 90 seconds, and you'll earn a good score. They have some that are like you have to hang on this wall, like a rock climbing wall,
Yeah.
and you grab the rock climbing rocks as they flash different colors, but you have to
Okay.
avoid the other certain colors. Like there's a bar that's passing by, all the rocks are green, this red bar is coming by, you have to avoid the
Gotcha.
red bar and then grab the blue ones as they come up for points.
Okay.
It's so much fun. It like gamifies
Working out.
fitness kind
Yeah.
of. So probably what I would consider my favorite one now is one that we hadn't tried before. There's Grid and there's Mega Grid, and Mega Grid is just like a room that's 3 times larger than regular Grid. So we went in the Mega Grid, and it is just this huge like floor full of squares, and it's probably, I would say, like a 20 by 30 foot room,
Yeah.
and each of the squares on the ground is like 6 inches, and the voice over like the intercom system will call out like red, and then you have to go find a red square on the floor, run to it, and everyone has to get in their own individual red square. So Richard and I go together. There's 2 red squares. He finds one, I find one, boom. And then once you hit that, it'll call out another color, and then you have another 5 seconds to get to that other color. But by the nature of the game, you're just sprinting all over this fucking 20 by 30 foot room for a full minute. And it's getting your heart rate so fucking high. But it's so much fun. Like, it gamifies my brain in a way that makes me want to continue playing, even though I'm like, I need to take my inhaler and sit down for a minute.
I am so glad you brought this up because I have seen that game on TikTok for so long, and I've always been like, where the fuck could I do that?
Yeah,
and to
I
know
really
that there's
wanna
one
go.
in Plano,
Yeah,
I'm about that shit because I've seen the one where like the bars passing back and forth like this, and you can't touch it, so you gotta like jump over it and do all the shit, but hit your color square and all that shit. I want to do that.
Each of the different, so there's like, I think 12 different individual rooms that have the different games, and then each of the rooms has like between 3 to 8 different sub games that you can play. And there's games that are competitive, so you like play against the same people in your room. There's games that are cooperative, so you're working together toward a common goal, which is what we always do.
Yeah,
because that's such a good time. It's just better. I want to go for my birthday and bring everybody with me. It's just gonna be a really good time.
Well, we're gonna be fucking heavy swole by then, so
Hell
we're gonna
we
fucking
are.
murder it.
We're gonna earn some cake. I tracked on my Fitbit how many calories I burned in the 75 minutes that I was there. 875 calories.
So everybody did that at pickleball, and mine didn't tell me how many calories I burned there. I think it was like 300 something.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody was more like, what was your peak heart rate?
Yeah.
And so mine was 135. One lady's was 160 something. One guy got to 185.
Oh my God. How old
and
is
then,
he?
Like 50s or something.
That's too high.
And then the guy that's 61 that got us to go play, he was like, oh, I peaked at like 60. He's been playing this for a hot minute, so he's good, I guess, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
Plus,
I mean,
he's the ultimate pickleball guy because he's like 6'6".
Whoa.
He's got a fucking wingspan of it, so he doesn't have to move. He can just like reach across the side of the fucking court and knock a ball, you know? He doesn't have
he's
to do
just
anything.
chilling.
Yeah, he doesn't have to do shit.
My peak heart rate at Activate was 179, which is just about where your peak heart rate should be for us. Yeah. We're both 35, right?
I'm 36 now.
You're 36 now. Yeah, you just turned 36. I'm 35. 220 minus your age. So 185 is my peak heart rate.
Okay, so 184 should be mine then. All right.
Yeah. So don't get above that. You're going to hurt yourself.
I didn't. I was at 135, so I was like 50 below. I'm good.
No worries.
Okay.
They have a game where it's like lasers that go across the floor and you have to fucking jump over them and duck underneath them and stuff. Oh, and so I can't play that game.
Catherine Zeta-Jones this shit?
Yeah, exactly. But when I change elevations, I pass out. So I'm just literally on the floor.
Yeah, that's right. Just,
It's not good. I was like, I can't see. I have to stop.
Oh, my God. Okay, I'm down. I'm very down.
Yeah, it's such a good time. Like, I'm addicted to it. I wish it was cheaper. I wish they had a subscription model. Yeah. Like, I would pay, what, $50, $70 a month if I had unlimited access to this place?
So here's the thing. So you mentioned Pickler, right?
Yeah.
It's like $180 a month, but you can play as much as you want, though.
You gotta play every day to make that shit count. That's so expensive.
I know. I was like, I'll never join that. I will never enjoy that game that much.
Yeah, that's so much.
The family model's $350 a month. And I'm like, how many people? I didn't even dig into it. That's why I'm a chicken and pickle guy.
Yeah.
I can just go for 1 hour, be done, and leave.
Okay.
But yes, let's do that for sure.
Yes.
This is just kind of a quick update. Wanted to let you know. We've talked about, art finding you when it's time, I guess.
Yes.
I was bored digging through some games on the Switch 2 because, there's nothing new to play on Switch 2, so what are we going to do? We're going to play all the old shit that we've never played before. So I'm just digging around the Game Boy one, and I was like, you know what? I've always been curious about Fire Emblem, but I remember renting it at Blockbuster, and I hated it. was like, I think this is the game I rented. I'm gonna start playing this. So I pulled up Fire Emblem, the first one for Game Boy Advance, and I'm fucking digging that shit. That's like a pretty fun game. But it is definitely the game that I remember renting at 12 years old and going, this game blows, and then not playing it anymore.
Is it an RPG?
It's a strategy game. So it's... I thought Richard loved these, so you've kind of have seen these.
I think he does, yeah.
in
I
action.
confuse these in Persona. They're kind of the same thing, right?
Persona... Well... Fire Emblem is literally like a grid-based thing, and you have to like move people like chess pieces on the board.
Oh.
But like some squares might have like vegetation, so like you have a perk of like you're kind of hidden, so somebody has a harder time hitting you because you're like on a grassy tile.
Okay, yeah.
So you
I've
don't
seen
want to
him
let
play
the
this
enemy
game.
take that one.
I'm looking at these anime characters.
Yeah. And it was way before I was into anime, but like the story kind of grabbed me pretty quick. And I thought like, okay, this game seems easy enough, but I guess I'm still in the fucking tutorial 2 hours in.
Oh my god.
I'm on chapter 8 of 31, and they're still introducing new fucking classes. And I'm like,
Jesus.
how many people am I going to control on this fucking board at a time?
Yeah.
There's so
that's a
many.
lot.
So you got the fucking sword people, and you got people on horses, and you got archers, and you got clerics, you got bards, you got Pegasus knights, you got the big axe brute guys. I don't have the armor dudes yet, but they're gonna be a thing. Then you got the horseback archers, and then you got these people, and they're all a different fucking unique thing with movements. And then there's like the standard, Pokemon triangle of what's good against the other. Swords
Yeah,
trump
like these guys hurt those guys. they're weak
axes,
against these
axes
guys.
hurt lances, lances hurt swords, and blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
And I remember being 12 and going like, okay, first of all, that's easy enough, but now I got to remember what squares do what, and then elevation comes into play, and I was like, this is just like too many rules. I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
But I'm digging it now. I think it's pretty
Okay.
fun.
Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
So, playing Fire Emblem, I try to do like one chapter a night. That way I don't get like too overwhelmed, because I feel like I'm just thinking so hard. I'm like, one chapter's good. One chapter's enough of planning ahead. But I'm so glad I'm playing it today, because I kind of enjoy cheating in the game a little bit.
Okay.
Playing it in the modern era where you can rewind. So,
Oh, yeah.
like
That's
I
nice.
completely messed up where somebody should be placed, so I just rewound it and went, let's not put them there. And I went from losing the match to winning the match. And I was like,
That's
good, I don't have to
perfect.
redo this whole fucking thing. This is great.
Yeah.
So, it's okay to skip a game in the past and play it with some quality of life in the future. It's fine. But
It's fine.
I've always been curious of these. It's the first one. I don't know that I'll play just every single one in a row.
There's so many of them, aren't there?
There's way too fucking many. But I've always been curious about them, because I remember when that game came out and going like, this game's not going to go anywhere, and it's one of the biggest franchises that exists.
Yeah, everybody loves
So-
that game. Except for me.
Yeah, I've always felt like I've missed out, because it's so
Yeah.
big. Well, now I'm playing it, and I do see the appeal, but I know it's only, this was the first one. This is the simple version. I can only imagine it got way more convoluted in the future.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll play it in, future ones, but I'm playing the original, and it's a pretty fun time. I'm digging it.
Good.
Speaking of old shit, the reason why we couldn't record on Wednesday, just to tell you, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles turned 35 years old, and they re-released it back in theaters, and boy, has this story taken a fucking turn, man.
Why?
They were releasing the Ninja Turtle movie for 2 days. That's it.
Mhm.
They were going to play it 2 nights. The fucking hype for it was so much, they gave it a full week of release instead.
Awesome.
I saw it on the last day, which was yesterday. Just found out they've extended it another fucking week.
Oh my god.
This movie from 1990 is going to crack in the top 10 for the box office over the weekend against new movies of today.
That's nuts.
That is absolutely nuts. And it did so good, they were like, yeah, part 2, we'll do it for its 35th in March next year. Because
Okay.
clearly this makes fucking money.
Hell yeah. Man, I've been seeing, this is only tangentially related. I've been seeing so many like K-pop Demon Hunters sing-alongs in the movie theater. That was supposed to be like a 1 weekend thing. I really, really, really hope they like just make that a thing. I want to go so bad.
I was gonna go tomorrow, but nobody wants to go.
I want to go.
You want to go see K-pop Demon Hunters?
I don't know if I can tomorrow. I've got a busy fucking weekend, but I want to go. Like I would love to go see that shit.
I just want to see what it looks like on the big screen. You know,
Yeah. I just
Like,
want to
I'm
sing
not
and
really-
cry with people.
I'm not really trying to get in there and just be all, we're going up.
Yes,
sing
you
with all
are.
the people,
Once you get in
know.
there, you're just gonna be like screaming at the top of your lungs, uncontrollable.
We could be free. Just fucking screaming and crying with some dude next to me, you know? But it's fucking doing like super successful, which is crazy.
Good.
But what I've been telling people, because I finally know the movie that took its place, did you know the 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie was the most successful independent film of all time until the Blair Witch Project came out.
Whoa. What?
Yep. That was
What a weird set of movies to make that record.
TMNT was not made by a studio, was not made by people. Like, this was just by fans that really wanted to do it.
Huh.
The lady that... okay, you'll love this, though. The lady that plays April, Judith
Mhm.
Hoag, was making a movie at the same time called Cadillac Man with one Robin Williams.
Oh, okay.
She was leaving filming Cadillac Man during the day and flying... so she was working in, like, L.A. doing Cadillac Man, would fly to New York every
Oh my
night
God.
to
Every
film
night.
Ninja Turtles, and then fly back to go work in L.A. the next day on Cadillac Man.
What the fuck? That's not
So one day-
sustainable.
Robin Williams goes, hey, where are you going? Like, what are you doing? Where are you disappearing to? Because this doesn't seem good. And she was like, well, I'm working on another movie. And he's like, what are you working on? She was like, because it still wasn't very popular then. She was like, I'm working on Ninja Turtles. And he was like, what? And she was like, I'm working on a thing called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And he goes, are you playing April O'Neil? And she goes, you know what the Turtles are? And he's like, I've been reading those comics since '84 when they came out. Okay, I'm going to make sure you get out of work every day on time so you can go make this movie. And here's a whole bunch of tips on her character so that you can play this better.
That's amazing.
And he came out with Zelda on opening night to support her for when that movie released.
that's so sweet.
He was so about the Ninja Turtles that he made sure she got there to do her work.
What a good dude.
And I cried like 3 times in it. It's a fucking great movie still. It was so good. But they turned the volume up. If the volume went to 10, they broke it because they put it up to 20. That
Oh my
movie was
God.
so fucking loud. It was loud for me, and I like some loud fucking shit.
Yeah.
I was sustained on sound. I was like, okay, this is a lot.
Blasted back in your chair.
I bought out almost an entire row for people that went to see it with me.
Oh my God.
It was a lot of people. And this is what I wanted to tell you. I have such remorse. I have such regret. I
About
feel like
what?
such a shit person.
Why?
So I took my mom to see it, right?
Uh-huh.
And when I was leaving the theater, because I was kind of waiting to see if they were going to do like interviews or something at the end, this lady was leaving the theater. She had to have been 90-something.
Whoa.
Leaving that theater with what I'm assuming was her son, who might have been in his 50s or something. And I felt super compelled that I needed to just get in front of this lady and say, hi, I saw that you were in the Ninja Turtle movie. I love that you were in that. And just say,
Aw.
like, why were you here? And I didn't talk to this lady. And I
Damn.
really fucking feel bad about it because I feel like I needed to talk to this lady. Like, I felt like I had to talk to her.
Now you just
And
gotta
I
go back
didn't
to
do
every
it.
showing and hope that she shows up again.
I hope she does, because, like, who is she? What does this mean to her? Was she just
Yeah.
there because her son likes it? Does it mean something to her? Because, I mean, she was old. I'm talking, like, she was, like, 1 billion years old.
Damn. Okay.
Why was she there? Like, I have so many fucking questions. And, like, what if I made this 91-year-old Ninja Turtle grandma friend or some shit, you know? That would have been
That
so
would have
cool.
been really cool.
I don't know if any of you guys ever feel like compelled to talk to another person. You should.
Yeah.
Like we're all people, and like Kelsey loves, we're all people with those stories, those human things.
Mm-hmm.
That was such a human moment that I needed to know why this lady was there. What did it mean for her versus what it means for me? And I let weird society get in the way, and I was like, I shouldn't bother this old lady that I don't know. And I didn't do it. And I feel like that was the wrong choice. I definitely should have talked to this lady.
You know, she's 90. She probably reads the newspaper. Should post a little personal ad. Be like, hey,
did you
old
go
lady.
to Louisville on this day and see Ninja Turtles? Because you were old as hell, and I wanted to talk to you.
You're super, super old, and I bet you're super, super cool.
So, anyway, I went and saw Ninja Turtles. It was great. I will definitely be there for part 2 now that I've learned it's going to get a release next year. So,
Nice.
super good movie.
I watched a movie that also made me cry this week. What do you know about the
Okay.
movie Warfare?
Never even heard of it.
Okay, I hadn't heard of it either. It's an A24 movie. It is about fucking war. It's got Will
Yeah.
Poulter in it, my guy with the eyebrows.
Of course it does.
It's got I didn't recognize many people in the cast, and I kind of like
Oh.
it that way.
It's got
Oh, Joseph Quinn? Holy shit. That was him.
It's got Eddie Munson in it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's like a few people in here that are like mildly famous, you know, but
Yeah.
for the most part, they were kind of nobody that I knew, and therefore easy to play the role of soldiers that I didn't know.
Which works. Yeah.
I think that this is a required viewing type of movie because
Okay.
let me set the scene for you. So the movie is directed by Ray Mendoza and Alex Garland, and Ray Mendoza is an actual former Navy SEAL. He
Okay.
was there. He did war things.
Okay.
And he directed it with Alex Garland, who you may recognize as the writer of 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later, also the executive producer of 28 Weeks Later, and the writer and producer of 28 Years Later.
And he did Civil War.
He did
That
Civil
other movie you saw.
War. Yes, that is and Ex Machina. My God, he's got a fucking track record here.
And Annihilation. Apparently people love that movie too.
Yeah. I really loved Civil War, and that's actually one of the reasons I wanted to watch this movie Warfare, because Richard pulled it up and he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, a war movie. I like war movies," because he likes war movies. It's
Yeah.
something about him. He likes historical shit. So he was like, "I'm gonna watch this by myself," and I was like, "No, I kind of want to watch it with you." And he's like, "Are you sure? Because it's a war movie."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah, I think I want to watch it." It was a good movie, but it was a very difficult watch because
Yeah.
it plays out in real time. So you are with this like battalion. They are just basically deployed into a little hovel in the Iraq War, and they're just watching to see what's going on the streets. And then like
Yeah.
slowly over the first like half hour of the movie, the first half hour of the movie is extremely slow. It just really creeps. You watch a sniper lay there and just like watch people on the street for a long time.
Yeah.
It's slow cinema, but it's good because it's interesting. It builds
Is this
tension.
why you sent me a TikTok of you need
Yes.
slow cinema?
Yes, that came to me after I watched this movie, and I was like, yeah, slow cinema. So I recommend this highly, but be prepared because it is just like a very real look at what the soldiers go through. And this
Yeah.
is an actual incident that was reconstructed from the memories. Like they wrote this specific movie based on the memories of a specific squad that was in Iraq. So this
Yeah.
is just like a thing that happened to them. And basically they end up getting attacked. 2 of them get wounded, and then they have to call in another squad to evac them. Not a whole lot happens in this movie, but just you being there
Yeah.
in the room with them and watching shit play out and knowing like something is going to happen, but you don't know what. It is definitely a war movie that I think our society needs right now, because we are kind of in a little bit of political turmoil. I didn't know if anybody noticed, but I think that there's a very real danger right now of people going into the military thinking like, I know that our generation after 9/11, a lot of our kids were radicalized
Yeah.
to be like, we're going to go fight the fucking Iraqis and we're going to take back America. Like, never forget the towers. That was a whole thing for our generation. And a lot of our generation, our relatives and friends went into the military and came back changed, bad.
Yeah.
You know, like shit happened to them over there. And they were taken in by the idea of like those heroic war movies and even superhero movies that are very much like pumped up to make you feel like, oh, Captain America, I could be that. But like, this is just such a really raw look at what it is like to just be a soldier and just taking notes on like the goings on of a street, and then suddenly shit goes to pieces and you have to figure out like, am I going to get out of here alive? So hard watch, good watch. It was just over an hour and a half, I think, and it felt like it was 10 minutes. Like,
Okay.
it was a very quick movie. But yeah, I recommend it. Warfare. Go check it out.
I don't see it on a service, but I
We
will
watched
get
it
though.
on Hubbo Max, I think. No, we rented it. That's right. We had to rent it. I think it was
Yeah.
like $8.
Okay. I'm going to get it a different way and watch it.
Yeah, you
Because,
should.
I mean, I do like an A24 movie, so I would watch it.
Did you notice on Alex Garland's Wikipedia page that 28 years later, The Bone Temple is slated to come out next year?
Yeah, it's a trilogy. And they filmed those two back to back. So if these first two do good, then they'll finish out the trilogy. Like, trust me, Mary's filled me all in. I am well aware. I have the history down, man. But yeah, so that one, 28 Years, and Bone Temple were filmed at the same time. So Bone Temple's done. It's just, they're just like waiting a year, and then they're going to release it.
Okay.
Same way they did Lord of the Rings. All those were filmed at one time, and then they just went, all right, well, next year we'll give you the next one. See ya.
That's
But they were all
nuts.
done, you know. So, yeah. But that guy has done big shit. Like, he wrote and directed quite a big set of movies.
Yeah.
So, I'm into that. I would definitely watch it. So, with that, you want to take a little break?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh, you think you know what happened to me? Look, I'm back, and I'm about to unearth all the secrets in Old Cove. So do a little refresher on Season 1 and get caught up before Season 2 arrives. Trust and believe you don't want to miss what's coming.
Welcome to Severed, a podcast suite that offers a rotation of content centered around true crime to paranormal cases. Severed True Crime covers high to low profile true crime cases like the Westfield Watcher, The Staircase, The Keepers, and other binge-worthy favorites on Netflix. Severed Paranormal peers into the corner moon windows of the Amityville Horror House, the Conjuring House, and other mysterious cases, locations, and urban legends.
I'm Harry Chambers.
And I'm Drew Hudson. We want you along for this investigative and haunting roundup. Scare you soon.
All right, here we are for another Monster Monday.
Monster Monday.
Okay.
All right.
I liked where these started going,
Okay.
and then they didn't go where I wanted it to go, and I was
Man.
like, God damn it, again.
See, I didn't like where these started, and then I ended up really liking the resolve of them. So I think we're going to
Okay.
have a good experience in this conversation.
All I'm going to say is, you're right, Ava won't go away,
Nope.
and I was really hoping she would be gone. And
So-
it didn't happen.
Last we left our heroes, I was in this first episode. So we watched episodes 58 through 60 for Monster Monday. If you have not watched
Yes.
episodes 58 through 60, pause right now, go watch them, come back. Welcome back. You just watched Monster. It is time to talk about it. So I was reminded vividly in this episode why I was so fucking mad and didn't like Monster, because like episode 57 where we
7.
left off before, like you get this huge fucking knowledge bomb. You're like, oh my God, Franz Bonaparta has more children. Like this guy's his son too. What are they going to do with this dude? And just like,
Then we just do
boom.
an unrelated trilogy of a story here.
Yeah, it's just like, here's another character to be introduced to. Like, let's cut away from this really exciting plotline that's finally developing into something that you've been like so patient with. Let's abandon that plotline entirely. Here's a new character. This guy fucking sucks. Let's watch him for 3 episodes. And they just keep introducing new characters and new plot lines, and they cut away from stuff that's interesting. And I'm like, why does Monster do this? But we're taking
it's
it
all
slow.
set up.
It's all set up. There's sauce ingredients being just laid out for us all along
because
the way to the
this
buffet.
guy does not matter. He is a means to an end for somebody else that matters.
Yes, that's exactly
Which Monster's
it.
very good at. They're good at going like, well, this is going to serve your purpose. This is going to further you, but we're going to make you stick with this person instead.
Martin the detective is the girlfriend in the fridge, basically.
Oh, absolutely. That is exactly what I thought as well.
So we open up on this dude, like, dying in the rain. And he's like, oh, man, I never wanted to take this mission. This was fucking stupid the whole time. I hate myself.
I fucking hate women.
Yes, women suck. So, yeah, of course, we open on this dude, and I'm like, boy, he's a real winner. I did not remember this guy at all. And all we really know about him is, like, he's dying, and he's asking what we assume is,
His
partner?
buddy.
Yeah. Some kind of cop partner is what I assumed at first, because I was like, I don't know who this guy is. He looks like a detective. His buddy, he's telling him, like, take me to Tenma. And we're like, okay, so he knows Tenma somehow. Why is he dying? Who is he?
And then it cuts, because I know they do like a lot of like, here's where we are, here's a little bit before then.
Yes.
So this is we cut 5 days ahead, 3 days ahead maybe.
Yeah, it's very like in media res, because we open on him dying, and then we go back a few days, and then we find the fucking baby. He's back.
And barely. Like, he's in the one scene hiring a guy, and then that's it.
Yeah, so we know that he's pulling strings and shit. We learn that the baby has hired Martin, who's our intrepid woman hater detective. He's hired Martin to do this job, and Martin's indebted to him because the baby got him out of prison. So that's really all we really know about him to start with.
I will say, I did grow to like Martin quite a bit over the course of these 3.
Yeah, for sure. Like, when I started these episodes, I was in a completely different headspace than I was at the end of them. So
I didn't hate him at first. I was just like, all right.
Yeah, I was pissed that we were cutting away from an interesting storyline, so I was automatically going into it like, God damn it, who's this now? And then he's just like, ugh, I'm dying and I hate women. I'm like, cool, this guy's gonna be a shitbag.
Yeah.
So, so we find out that he is being hired for a job, and the baby's like, you gotta protect this woman and bring her to me. And so when he says, protect this woman and bring her to me, who are you thinking?
I had no clue.
I was thinking it's
like, cool,
either...
let's see.
My first inkling was like, it's Nina. He wants Nina back for whatever reason, because he pissed himself with excitement last time she pointed a gun at him.
Yeah.
But it ended up not being Nina. He wants Ava.
Yeah.
So he goes, the baby assigns him to go to Ava, and he's like, knock, knock, knock. I'm at your hotel room where we last saw her. And Roberto, we know, is downstairs about to come up and kill her. So she's like, well, guess I'll go with you and get away from this guy. And the way that he internally narrates all his shit is so main character energy. Like, he's walking behind her, like, her hips swayed like a palm tree in the virgin sands, and her perfume hit my nose. He was very noir detective wannabe.
Oh, yeah.
So bothersome.
She didn't know it then, but she was going to know it later.
Yes. Very
Let's
much
see
that
what
type of
happens.
shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's just like saddled with escorting her to the baby, and he's like, well, let's get on this fucking train, you stupid woman. And then she wants to have a drink, so she's like, I'm gonna get away from you and go have a drink with this random other dude in the train. And we're just kind of watching Eva, drink with this random guy, and he's like, oh, come to my hotel room later, here's who I am. And then Martin comes up and just starts beating the shit out of this guy like the fucking Terminator. What is going on?
He has to protect her, and he has no other stakes. I was like, Yeah, dude. He's just okay. So he's just job.
Yeah.
That's it. He's
just job only. And Ava kind of seemed to be into that. Like, she gave him this eye, like, oh, you're actually going to protect me. Like,
Yeah.
you care about me. Interesting. Because I don't think she's really had that ever. I mean, Tenma liked her. Sure, he was going to marry her. But I don't think Tenma ever really loved Ava, right?
No.
Yeah.
No,
he was just kind of
Tenma-
like along for the ride.
Yeah, because she was just using him as well.
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't really love him until she didn't have him.
Yeah, exactly.
And he was just like, oh, a lady likes me. Cool. Okay, well, I'll just do that, I guess.
And the daughter of the director of the hospital they work at, so that's going to be good for my career ladder. May as well get in there.
I don't even think he thought that. I think he was just like, well, somebody is here, so I like this person. Because I'm not
Yeah.
going to look for anybody, but she likes me, so I will do what I can for her. But
Yeah.
yeah, he wasn't definitely seeking her out in any
Right.
way.
Yeah, so this is the first time somebody actually really shows an initiative of like, I'm going to care for and protect Ava. And Ava
Yeah.
receives that like, oh shit, like I could have this type of thing in my life.
Yeah.
So Ava later on that night gets really drunk and of course spills to Martin all about Tenma and her whole situation with him. And she's like, and then I almost shot the guy. Can you believe it? And then Martin takes it in a real dark direction. He's like, well, I actually did shoot my girlfriend. It's just kind of like, okay, that's a cool place to take that.
Yeah.
Cool background story, Martin. Thanks for sharing. And then what? Then the baby gives Ava like this unlimited credit card and gives her a mission that's kind of secret. We don't really get to see the details.
I don't even think it's him because there's this other guy that the Peter,
the glasses guy.
Yeah, the glasses man. That's
Yeah.
who she keeps meeting with and who's giving out the jobs and stuff. So he's like
Yeah.
working for the baby, but he's the guy.
I can't tell if he's working for the baby or the baby's working for him, because I feel
That
like
is true.
I feel like the baby is very much like a puppet master type of dude. Like he, not so much a puppet master, he's just like the guy who has a lot of goons. Like he's got people at his disposal. Whereas Glasses Man to me seems very like
I
puppet
think
mastery.
glasses
He's-
is the brains. Yeah,
yeah, he's the
and
one
the
pulling the
baby's
strings behind the
definitely
scene.
the pawn. Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah, so Glasses Man gives Martin the job, and then he's like, bring her to me so I can give her a job.
yeah,
And I just love that she comes out and goes, I don't know. He gave me a credit card and said I could use it as much as I wanted. So we going shopping, bitch.
yeah.
And
We
then
get
they
a
go
little shopping montage. It's very cute. She teaches him soup etiquette and shit. And a very weird and important thing that she does is she goes shopping for herself first and foremost, but then is like, I'm
Yeah.
also going to go shopping for you because I'm so kind-hearted and you look like a scrub in that suit. So I'm going to dress you in something, nice to take me around town.
Well, she pulls her authoritativeness out and goes, I've decided you're going to be my escort. So
Yes.
if you're going to be my escort, you're going to dress how I deem correct because you look like a fucking slob. So let's
Yep.
go get you a true set of clothes.
and then
He's
she
like,
buys
I think
him.
I look pretty good.
Yeah. She buys him the exact clothes that we see Tenma in the very first
When we were introduced.
part of the show.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, like the same necktie and everything. And Ava even takes a moment to like admire the necktie and pet it and be like, "Oh, Kenzo." So it definitely is
Wear
pointing to
this.
the audience, like,
Yeah.
here, this is the tie that Ava ties to him.
Yeah. And then that was
Um,
pretty much the end of the first one. Like we just get
Yeah.
all the setup of here you go, we got a job, she buys him clothes, and then like that was it.
Yeah,
Well, so we opened up with like a gunfight, he's bleeding, and then
Mhm.
it cuts to the gunfight again to like end
Yeah, at
cap
the
it to
very
go like,
end.
okay, how are we gonna get to these two moments? Like they always
yeah.
they're constantly teasing this to us.
Which is kind
And
of
then it
nice
ended.
because it makes you remember that we're doing an interstitial story like that.
Yeah.
Because when they're just like out shopping and shit, I was getting a little bit bored. I mean, like, I don't care for either of these characters really, so
Yeah.
I don't really care about these episodes. But then at the end, it's like, but he got shot. Remember, what's gonna happen? And I'm like, oh. Yeah, he did get shot. What is gonna happen?
I didn't say this last week, so let me go ahead and preface now. We did get an ending change last week. The ending change was actually in that night, the one where we learned about Johan and Anna as kids.
Mm-hmm.
And we did finally move along in the storyline to where the monster's starting to, like, want to do something and starting to eat the people in the castle.
Okay.
So, like,
cool.
I think we're getting to, like, okay, the monster's coming out now, because I'm seeing that the ending is almost running along with our story. So
Yeah.
I feel like the monster's now going to start making moves again. Johan's
Okay.
going to start doing stuff.
Yeah. That's a good parallel. I kind of forgot about the ending, to be honest. I always skip over it because we've seen it a million times.
Yeah, it's been the same. Well, it did change last week, and I realized in editing I didn't say it. So it did change, and it's the same for these 3 this time.
Okay. So then the next episode.
We pick up in the next one. And
59, The Man Who Saw the Devil.
Oh, yeah, so the first one's called Unwanted Job, which I thought was very funny.
Yeah.
We see why Martin knows who Tenma is to even ask to go to him later when he gets shot.
Yeah.
So he meets him in this, restaurant? Cafe?
Waffle House kind of vibe.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely Waffle House vibes because they get into a fisticuffs inside, so...
Yeah, and Tenma's just like, hey, what do you know about Ava? Because I know you have her.
Yeah, I think he's been, like, either following them around because he was searching for Ava after the whole, like, Roberto flub.
Yeah.
So I think he's been either following them or he has a little bird following them, you know?
Well, remember, in the last one, somebody told him, Wolf, before he died, said, hey, they're holding Anna, or Ava, here. Like, they're going to try to use her against you. She's at this place. Like, they told him, she's there. So
Wolf
you know
probably
where to go.
knows that because of the man with the glasses, I would assume.
Probably.
Okay, yeah.
So, like, Tenma knew where she was, but didn't really know her circumstances.
Yeah, exactly. So he pulls up at the Waffle House and Martin just kicks him apart. And for what? We don't really know.
Because he's supposed to protect her. And he's like, oh, well, I don't know who you are. You shouldn't be asking. Because I was told nobody gets near this lady. So don't fucking ask about her.
Yeah.
Beats him up.
And then he goes back home to an apartment. I don't know. He and Ava are hanging out again. And he tells Ava, like, oh, I saw your friend Tenma. And then Ava...
I kicked his ass over a burger.
Oh, they're at another socialite event. That's right, because at this point is when Ava...
We learn her job.
Yes, Ava does this little, like, point across the room, and then she's like, I think I'm done with parties now. And previously...
Well, so they go to, like, several. So I'm thinking maybe it's not 3 days, like I said. I'm wondering if we do this for, like, a week or more.
Yeah, because she has just like a stack of invitations basically that she's like, I'm going to go to all these highfalutin socialite events and then what I'm supposed to do will be done at some point. And then she alludes early on in this too. She's like, I think they're probably going to kill me when they're done with me. So like, it's fine.
Might as well live it up.
Yeah. And then, okay, so Martin is with Ava at the party. She does the pointing thing. And then she's like, I think I'm done with parties now. So Martin takes her back to the client, that tall man with the glasses. And then we're back at the Waffle House. Martin is again back with Tenma, but this time is gun-toting Tenma.
Oh, dude, I was so happy. This is what I've been waiting on. Finally.
Yes.
Here we are.
I love Tenma's,
This is
like, he's so feral right now. He's just like, I'm going to point a gun at anybody. I don't give a shit. Where's Ava? Where's Johan? I'm done.
Yeah, in public. He doesn't give a shit anymore.
Yeah, he's done. So he finds out through Martin here that Ava was looking for Johan because he's like, I don't know, she pointed at like a blonde dude and then like said her job is done. And the fact that Martin didn't put any of the clues together, he's so fucking stupid because he has this little like mini realization. He's like, oh, right. She said that she would probably die when her job was over. Oh, no, I delivered her to that client with the glasses. Oh, no, what if she dies?
Well, then we also get, like, interstitched in, he's, like, younger, carrying his mom through, like, the street. Not in the snow yet, but, like, we start to get glimpses of, like, why he has this thing with women. So first, like, his mom would get totally shit-faced drunk.
Which
And
is why he
would,
keeps
like,
telling Ava, like, I wish you wouldn't drink.
Yeah, and he would drag her home, and she'd always say, just leave me in the street, I'm comfy here, and he would still drag her home.
Yeah.
It's like, we know
This-
that's a thing.
That
Yeah.
part of this series of episodes is, I think, the most wounding thing that we've seen in Monster. Like a kid being saddled with that responsibility of dragging their mother home drunk at the age of 10. Like that cut me to the heart.
Yeah.
So,
But so, like, we see that, but we still don't really learn anything. Like, it's just another one of those, like, hey, here's a weird thing about him. Wonder if that's going to pay off later.
yeah. So we see Martin, he runs to go find Ava because he's like, oh no, she might die with this guy in the glasses. And so he meets the dude in the glasses because he remembers where he dropped her off. So he like busts in on him and is like, where's Ava? Because she's not there. And who do you think at this point, did you have any theories on who the guy in the glasses was?
No.
I was thinking it might be Franz Bonaparte. 'Cause
I
we have
have
no
no
fucking
clue.
idea what that guy looks like.
No. I have no clue who the fuck this guy is, because all I know is there's people... Well, okay, now I have to think about it, because I didn't really all the time. But in a later episode, the next one, we learn more about, like, what's going on, kind of.
Yeah.
But, like, people want to find Johann because they want to replicate Johann. So now I'm wondering if this is... I mean, I guess you're right. I still don't count that guy because I feel like he should just be dead, but there's no guarantee that Franz Bonaparte is dead. Like, there's no guarantee that this guy's not around still doing shit.
Right.
He could have
Like,
been head of fucking 511 Kinderheim for all we know.
he could have been. Yeah, we don't know anything about him other than the fact that he authored children's books and read to the kids at the Rose Manor.
Yeah.
So,
Which becomes another thing later. Like this
Yes.
third one was just full of fucking drop after drop.
I know, it's
after
just like
fucking
reveal,
drop.
reveal the whole time. So, so yeah, Martin talks to the guy in the glasses and he's like, where's Ava? And he says, Ava is back at her hotel. Here's a gun. Go kill her because her function is now done. We don't need her anymore. So like finish her job.
Yeah.
So Martin walks on back to the apartment and finds Ava, and she's in true Ava fashion, just like absolutely blitzed. She is ready to die,
Ready to
basically.
die.
Yeah, she's like, well, alcohol's doing its thing, and I don't really have any regrets about my life or the way I've lived it, so go ahead and shoot me because I think I deserve it. And
She does say something about the devil, though. That she was a devil?
yeah, she does make reference to a devil. I think she calls herself a devil, yeah.
I think she calls herself one because she was like, I deserve this. I've done nothing but bad. I am truly a devil.
Yeah.
So you should just get rid of me.
Yeah.
And then he's
And
like,
then-
you know what? I think I'm going to protect you.
But she has a moment too where she's like, at this point, I started to feel sorry for Ava, and I like for the first time
Still
felt
no.
true sympathy toward her because she goes, like, go ahead and kill me. I'm done. I'm ready to be dead. And then she's like, oh wait, you killed your girlfriend, so you like can't kill me in here because that might trigger something for you, right? Like, let's go outside and you can kill me out there.
Yeah.
She's in this state, still considering his feelings, and like, she obviously cares for him because she's never considered anyone's feelings ever in her whole life.
Yeah.
And so through the last couple of episodes, we've seen Ava like really struggle with who she is as a person. They had the scene in the
Yes.
bar together where she kind of broke down. She's like, well, I was excited to be socialite Ava again because I'm back in Dusseldorf. I'm in my old stomping grounds. I'm dressed up. I look good. I'm at social parties. I'm doing a thing. I got a wine glass in my hand. I should feel like Ava Heinemann right now. I should feel like on top of the world. But I no longer belong in this scene. I don't feel like me here anymore. I don't feel like me when I'm not rich. I don't feel like me when I'm drunk. I don't feel like me ever. And I was like, God damn, she's really cutting at something there. Like that's some serious shit.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I'm sympathetic toward Ava at this point, and I want her to feel better. I want her to succeed. I want better for Ava.
I will tell you when I care about her, and I will only care about her if a certain thing happens, which I know won't happen.
Okay.
Like, I'm never going to be Team Ava. It's just not going to happen for me.
Yeah, once somebody's evil for you, they're always evil. Like, I know you're not a
Because
villain
of something
person.
she says later. She says something later, and I'm like, yeah, I know. What do you want me to think elsewise about this, girl?
Yeah.
Like, I know you've had your realization, but anyway. So he agrees to take care of her, and
He does.
you are right, because that line was really big. I do remember that. She was like, I'm not me. Well, she said, I don't belong anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, she is just a person that has no place.
She's a lost
And I was
soul
like,
right
yeah,
now. Like,
that
she
kind of sucks.
And when you think about it too, like her whole history, she's always had somebody to take care of her. She's always had, a rich dad or a boyfriend who's just going to wait on her hand and foot and be with her at every whim. But nobody to actually like come forward in her life and say like, I'm here for you. It's always just somebody who's like, I'm going to give you money so you go away and I don't have to think about you.
Yeah. Or even Tenma, who is like, well, I'm just here because you said you wanted me here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like because we just said Tenma didn't show up for her. Like, he was there because she was there.
Yeah.
Because I'm even thinking back to the very beginning, like episode 1. Like, she comes in and is all like, well, you're going to make director and stuff one day and blah, blah. And he's just like, yeah, well, if you say so. And then
he's like, I guess.
he just kind of like lays down in the bed and she's like, oh my God, I love you. And then they start like fooling around and stuff. But he wasn't even like, yeah, come here. Like, he didn't approach her in any way.
No. Yeah.
She was just like, well, you're going to be my meal ticket when my dad's gone. So I love you. Like, he was never really in that relationship either.
Yeah.
So I can see what you're saying. Like, but see, Martin wasn't even really. He was there as a job. But that was still enough to spark that's what she needed from him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, it was an assignment for him to start out with. But then at this point, when he's tasked to kill her and then he comes to do so, instead of pulling the trigger, he's like, why don't we run away together? And we could get away from this life. Like, I don't have to kill people anymore. You don't have to be chased anymore. Like, we could just go off and be happy. And then Ava has another moment where like the sympathy dagger comes in because she says, if you don't kill me quickly, they're going to come after you and they're going to kill you too. So she's trying to protect him as much as he's trying to protect her.
Still don't like her.
So
she has done a lot of wrong.
She has, yeah. I can just start at this point to see where she's coming from and kind of understand her character a little bit more, which is late. Episode 59, we're finally getting at the core of Ava here.
Yeah.
But she's got the most interesting arc, I think, of any character so far because we have known her for as long as we've known Tenma, and Tenma is just a one-note kind of guy. He's like, I have a mission. I'm going to accomplish that mission no matter what the cost.
Yeah.
Whereas Ava is like confusing motivations, changing on a whim, emotional, drunk, weird.
Yeah.
And she's definitely coming to some kind of a resolution now.
So he's going to protect her.
Yes.
And then he decides, well, she's done with the parties, but I still have an invitation. I want to go find, because he noticed when she pointed out Johan, there were people that were shaking that guy's hand. He's like, I'm going to find those people, and I'm going to track them down to see why they need to know who that guy is.
Yeah. So he follows that guy.
I love that line, by the way.
Which one?
He goes, it's so funny. You can pretty much go anywhere as long as you're wearing a necktie.
Yeah, that was a good line.
And I was like, yeah, you do look like you belong because you just look the part.
You're just in charge. Yeah, it's like wearing a safety vest. You can do just about anything. Carrying a clipboard. You got license.
Exactly. So he goes to the party. He follows this guy back to an apartment, and the guy's waiting for him inside.
Yeah, and he welcomes him in like, oh, I've been expecting you type of thing.
Yeah. And then he just starts fucking reading Martin and then starting to tell us all the shit that we need to know about him.
Yeah.
And he's like,
it got so intense at the end of this fucking episode, man.
So I'm going to go ahead and do some of the reveal that's in the next episode, but go ahead and just give it to you guys here so we know why this guy is the way he is.
Okay.
He is Johan's apprentice that Johan is training to be like him.
Yes.
And Johan is the master reader. As we've discussed, he can look at you and pick to the core of you, like the guy with all the dolls in the basement. And all the shit that we've talked about. For 59 episodes, Kelsey has said time and time again, Johan can look at you and know your backstory and know what to cut you with. He
Yep.
knows the thing that will tug at you. And this guy does all the same shit, but he's not aware that he can do it yet. He's like, oh my God, this works. Oh
Yeah,
my
he's like,
God,
oh
I'm
shit,
really
I'm
learning
right.
this. He's like, okay, you decided to save Ava. Like, you didn't kill her. He said, okay, you didn't. Okay, you didn't, but see, you'd gone to prison for killing your girlfriend and her lover, but you got out early. But this guy's the guy that broke you out. It's because you didn't do it.
You didn't actually kill her, did you?
But why wouldn't you have done it? Because
must
she
have.
was on drugs. You cleaned up her act. I bet you found her doing drugs again, and she told you she was sorry, and you just couldn't handle that, so you left her. But she wanted to die because she had fallen down, so she kills herself. Am I right? Oh my
And-
God. I got it.
A very important scene we see here. So we cut to like his flashback of finding his girlfriend who was in bed with another guy, but she was clearly like back on drugs, and he had helped her get clean and stuff. But the guilt overwhelmed her in the moment, and seeing Martin, she was like, please kill me right now. I want you to kill me, because she was just like struck with the grief of falling back into drugs and then also cheating on him with her ex-boyfriend at the same time. Like, how bad could you get in one sitting?
Yeah.
So, yeah, she begs for death, and Martin, very similar to the scene with Ava, he just turns around and leaves, and then she fucking shoots herself, and he walks back in, and it's like, okay, and then shoots the boyfriend dead.
Well, because he was like, I'm not going to let her take the fall for this.
Yeah.
So I'll take the fall for it, and the only way I'm going to take the fall is if I kill this guy too. He didn't really want to kill that guy. That was to play up, yes, I killed them both.
Yeah.
That was calculated to sell the story.
It was. And
There
in a
was
very
no way
quick
he really
moment.
was going to kill that guy.
Right.
I don't think he felt any one way or the other towards that guy, but he was like, well, I'm not going to let her go down. I'll take the rap. Kill this guy. So that's why he doesn't like women, because he's been hurt by women dying.
Yeah.
Because she killed herself. And then, because this guy points that out too. He
with
goes,
the mom.
He goes, well, you don't like women because you've just been saddled with some weird things in your life. Like, it's not your fault that your mom chose to die on that street. And we cut back to one time he's dragging his mom home, but it was snowing. And she goes, I'm fine here. And he leaves her there, and she freezes to death and dies.
Yeah. And he, like, that scene fucking sucks, dude. I hated watching it. I was crying during these episodes. Like, he is dragging his mom, and he's like, come on, we got to get home. You got to wake up. You got to be better. And she's like, no, just leave me. Just leave me. And she's like smiling and drunk. And he leaves her on the ground for a second. And you can see that like child logic in his head. Like, I'm going to teach her a lesson. Like, yeah, I am going to leave you here because like you should learn to be better and get up and walk home. And he walks like 10 steps, and then he turns back and looks at her again and thinks about it and is like, no, this is worth it. And then turns around and walks away. And that's the last he sees of his mom.
Yeah.
So yeah, this fucking unnamed devil's apprentice here is just like hitting him with truth after truth after truth. And he's like, yeah, you have issues with women. You don't like them because you've abandoned so many women in your lifetime. Like, that's just what happens.
Yeah. So then Martin's all shaken up, but he's like, got all the pieces pretty much laid together, and he steps out of the room to leave, and Johan's walking into that room at the same time. And I loved that ending too, because he was like, I just looked down and I told myself, don't look at the devil. Like a child, I told myself, don't look at the devil. Don't look at the devil. And Johan never looks at him, never looks back at him. So I feel like Martin might have actually tricked him into he's not a part of this in some way. I think Martin actually got away from Johan in that moment.
I hope so.
Johan may have slipped a little bit, because I bet if he'd have glanced or done anything, Johan could pick it up and know everything.
Yeah.
But because he did nothing, he has nothing to go on. He literally took all that power from Johan right then. He gave him no clues, no nothing. I think he beat Johan in that moment. It's a very small win just to walk past him, but I think he beat Johan in a knowledge game in that moment.
I didn't
and
even
escaped
clock that
him
part.
successfully.
That's a good pickup. Yeah, I like that.
Well, because they do that exact same scene at the beginning of 60. They do the exact same. I told myself, don't look at him. So it's like that moment is something big. That
Yeah.
tells me, I'm going to go ahead and say, he gives Tenma some info later in this
Yes.
in this episode, but I think because Johan has no inclination towards him from that moment, I think Tenma actually now has an upper hand. He knows something
He might
that
get the drop on
Johan
him.
doesn't know.
Oh, yeah.
I think
okay.
Tenma's a step ahead right now
Good call out.
because he beat him in that moment. He
Okay,
didn't give
yeah.
Johan anything. So Tenma's on the upper hand right now for the first time, I think.
Yeah. So after that scene, Martin goes back and appears to be like about to shoot Ava because he's got the gun pointed at her. He's squeezing the trigger. He's like very close to fully pulling it. And then she's doing that sad thing that she does in her sleep where she's whispering like Kenzo and it's crying. It's so sad. And then he has a little internal monologue and he's like, nobody really wants to die, which pulling together all of the women in his life that he's seen who have been begging for death or just saying, just leave me on the street. Like,
Yeah.
he nobody really wants to die. And
Yeah.
even though Ava is, clawing at him saying like, kill me, she doesn't truly want that for herself. And he feels, I think his character reaches a resolution here and is like, yeah, she doesn't want to die and I don't want to kill her. So I'm going to do what I couldn't do with my other situations and I'm going to walk away from this and we're not going to do it.
So
then Ava
he
wakes up.
leaves. Well, so Tenma left a note at the
Yes.
cafe saying, "This is my hotel."
Mm-hmm.
And so he takes that with him back to Ava's room and leaves it for her. When she wakes up, he goes, "I got you a maid outfit. You're going to run away and you're going to go to this address because that's where Tenma is. And I'm going to pretend like we got rid of you."
Yeah.
And then that's that. Because they're outside right now. So we both can't leave together. So you're going to leave and go see him, and I can catch up with you guys there later. And
Yeah.
she's like, well, I am going to go to the train station and wait for you there. Well, like you said, we're just going to run away. And he's like, you're not going to fucking do that. So bye then. And then she leaves. He goes outside, and they're all like, we know you didn't kill her. And then there's just a fucking gunfight. And that dude
Here's the gunfight
is a
that's
fucking
been
crack
teasing.
shot, man.
How did he get out unscathed with those four men? Because, like,
He
how
just
did that
headshotting fools.
happen?
Pyow, pyow.
Yeah, there's like a full-on OK Corral shootout, and he gets these four guys. Like, he fully just gets them, and
Yeah.
he gets out unscathed. It's incredible. But then he goes for
This
his
is
little...
my absolute favorite moment with this guy. Like, my absolute favorite moment is that he kills everybody, and he's like, all right, now I'm going to go see Tenma. Oh, shit. There's one guy left. And that guy's all scared, and then he just, like, slowly picks up his gun and goes, oh, shit. I'm out of bullets.
Yep.
Guess my luck ran out. And then, bam! He literally gets dropped like a sack of fucking potatoes. It was gross.
Right in the tummy. It's so bad.
I
He even, like, notes
hated
it,
that
too.
thud.
Yeah, when he hits the ground, man, the Foley on that, and then he's like, God
Yeah.
damn it, you didn't shoot me in the head. You shot me in the stomach. This is going to suck. Because that's like the worst way to go.
Love that too, because he's like, yeah, as a hitman, you kill your people. You don't torture them. You don't make them
Yeah.
suffer. And he's like, and I'm suffering now, you son of a bitch.
Yep.
Work etiquette.
So then that other dude, I guess, comes in, right? Because that's when we see him in the
So,
car. And
That's the guy that ran that cafe.
oh, I didn't even put that together.
Yeah, that's the guy that runs the cafe. So that's like his buddy. Because remember when
Okay.
he first goes in episode 58, he's like, what do you want? He's like, I'll get my usual. You don't
Yeah.
have a usual. And he's
Guy's like, I don't
of course I
fucking know
do.
you.
He's like, of course I do. And he's like, well, I'm going to serve you this because that's not good. So then he becomes a usual with all the parties with Ava and stuff. And he keeps going to this one place.
Yep.
Well, so now him and that guy have that rapport, and that guy comes and picks him up.
Okay, nice. So that puts a bow on that. I was wondering
Yeah.
who the hell this guy was. I didn't even make that connection at all.
That's the cafe, man.
So yeah,
So-
he begs the cafe man, like, take me to Tenma, and he does. And
Yeah,
Tenma,
because
of course,
Ava's going to be there. 'Cause
yeah,
I told her to go.
exactly. So
And then he
gets
gets
to
there.
Tenma, and he looks like shit.
And you know he's gonna die. Do you know why he's gonna die?
Them chapped lips.
The fucking chapped lips, the same as my guy who was gonna have a son finally. I hate
know. Oh.
that. Like, that's the lips of death in
Yeah.
this show. If you get the chapped lips, you're goner, man. That's it.
Yeah,
It's
not
over.
only he had chapped lips, he had black eyes too. Like he was
Oh yeah, that was bad.
done for. It sucked.
Yeah.
And then he wakes up in Tenma's arms and he's like, "Oh, Tenma, I'm not gonna make it. I don't have enough blood." And then Tenma's like, "Oh, Ava's not here, by the way," because he's like, "Where's Ava? I need to see Ava." And Tenma's like, "Ava never came here. What the fuck are you talking about?"
And then he's like, "Oh, okay, lore dump time, because
Yep.
I'm about to fucking go, baby." And that's not even a joke. That's basically what he says. He goes, "Ah, fuck, I'm gonna die. I gotta tell you some shit, man, because I know
Yeah.
a lot of stuff. I am the man who knows too much."
Yes, the title of the episode.
Yep.
So
He's like, "Okay, first of all, oh fuck, Ava and I are in love. I think. I didn't think so, but I guess we are. So she must have gone to the train station. That beautiful fucking woman. God damn it. I wish she didn't love me. But damn, it's nice to know I was loved before I die. Anyway, we were hired by the glasses man, and the glasses man, fuck, my tummy hurts. The glasses man had her point out Johan, so I know where he fucking is, and I went to that apartment. There's a fucking guy there who's kind of like him, like his apprentice, and he fucking read me. Didn't like that shit. Oh, I think I'm gonna die." And then it's something else, and then he
It
tells
was
him something else.
yeah, so he tells him the man with the glasses, his name is Peter Chapek, and he survived the original Red Rose Manor incident.
Oh yeah.
And the experiments are still taking place at the Red Rose Manor. So there's still shit going on, even though it burned to the ground.
So they must have been going on.
Yeah,
So
I
they
guess
must
so.
be moving them now, you know.
Okay, yeah. So like the shit never stopped. Like they're still experimenting on children and or adults. Like we don't know what's going
Yeah.
on still with the Red Rose Manor, but it's happening. So yeah, and then Martin just fucking like bites the big bullet there and fully dies on the table. And I think
Then I got upset because Tenma pulled the whole like, "Come back,
wake up.
come back." And I was like,
think
"Ah,
this is the
damn
first time we see Tenma lose a patient, right? Tenma's always been there in the clutch and like saved everybody, even the guy with the like the first guy we
mean-
saw with the chapped lips, like way back in episode 20 something.
I guess
guy
it's
that
the
was, like,
first
a
time he
mafia
lost
boss?
a patient, but it's not the first time he's been around someone that died."
Yeah, definitely not. But this time,
Yeah.
like, I mean, he did the surgery correctly, but he just lost too much blood. He couldn't make it.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
usually he saves people and then goes, "Somebody take care of them from here," and then he leaves.
Yeah.
But this guy was like, "No, you're not taking me anywhere because I don't have enough time, and you got to know shit because I know that you're the guy."
Yes. It's
So,
so
yeah.
sad. The next part. So after the big old lore dump, he dies, and then Tenma just shows up to the train station with like the most broken spirited face we've ever seen him have, because
Yeah.
like he now has to go. Not only did he just lose his patient, he has to go tell Ava, his ex-girlfriend, who maybe wants him dead, like, "Hey, you know that guy
Yeah.
that you loved that you're supposed to meet here at the train station? He's dead."
That's kind of what I took from it a bit more, was that she's I mean, she wants to kill him because she wants him.
Yeah.
But now he knows hard fast that she has officially moved on from him.
Yeah.
Because she went to the train station for this guy.
Yeah.
And I think he now is kind of like, well, now I don't even mean something to this person.
yeah. Like, she might have really loved him. I think that Ava has turned a corner now, because she's like, "Just stay with me until my train comes, will you, Tenma?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure. Let's go get a drink at the bar." And she's like, "I
Yeah.
want a coffee instead. Let's toast a coffee to
Because
my
Martin liked coffee.
beautiful Martin, and he didn't like me being drunk." So I think Ava is actually going to get sober, and she even comes clean to Tenma during the little toast that they have. She's like, "I regret the way I treated Martin. I treated him so poorly, and like, who am I to even be loved by a guy like that? I'm so bad and shitty, and I never treated him right. I dressed him up
And
like
I didn't
you."
even treat you right. I
Yeah.
was going to put you in jail.
Yeah, she's like, "I don't
Why
even
are you
know
here with
who I
me?"
am.
Yeah.
And she just really starts to unravel. And Tenma tells her, like, it's time for you to get right. You have to go find Dr. Reichwein. She's like, oh, I know that guy.
Yeah.
So he's like, go find Dr. Reichwein, go seek police protection because now you're wanted by both Roberto and the baby. And we don't know where Roberto is at this point.
Yeah.
He could be fucking in, or he could be under the table for all we know.
Yeah. And he's basically just like, go tell people in Munich what you know, because you are like the closest to knowing what Johann's about.
Yes.
Go tell people so that when I do what I do, everybody knows what's going on, because you will have tipped them off to why I'm about to do what I'm about to do. 'Cause she's like, come with me.
Yes.
And he's like, I have a mission greater than you now.
Yep.
I have to murder somebody. So peace out on the train. And then this is the only part where I'm finally kind of about her, and I'm only going to like her if the show goes this way. And I know you may not remember, you may know, probably not. But she at some point gets off the train.
Yes.
Because she has this little monologue that goes, actually, we're both on a mission now, Tenma. And so you're like, okay, she's not going to Munich. And it ends with her making a deal in an alleyway to get a gun, which, by the way, such a funny, you don't know shit about guns thing. She's like, I want the biggest one you got. Like, that's not the right answer here.
Yeah.
But he's like, oh, someone who don't know guns can't handle the biggest one we got. What are you trying to kill anyway? And she's
Yeah.
like, an actual devil.
A
Bum,
monster.
bum.
Don't.
So, if she's the one that kills Johann, I'm on board with Ava. But if she doesn't get to it, still don't like her.
Okay.
She needs to
We'll
be the one to
see.
do it now. That's my redemptive ultimatum. She needs to be the one to kill. If she kills him, Ava's on my list. She's great. She's cool.
Okay.
That will redeem her for all. Just feeling bad for what you've done isn't enough. That's just feeling bad about it. What are you going to do about it? She's taking
Yeah.
a step to do something.
She
If
definitely
she's the
is.
one
I
that
mean-
gets to do it, that will truly redeem all that she has done. And I'll be like, all right, you're cool now. You did it.
She does offer to Tenma. She's like, I want to tell the police that you're innocent, and I want you to come with me and like be there for it. And like you said, he was like, no, I have a mission, and I have to do this. You're gonna go do that. We're gonna go our separate ways.
Well,
We
because he does
also-
say, he says, this is the closest I've ever been.
Yeah.
He said, I know that he's right here. He is within my grasp for the first time that I know.
Yeah.
I know he is.
And like you said, like they kind of have the drop on him now because of what Martin, the information that he had and gave
Yep.
to Tenma. And then there's another piece of information too. So we flash back very briefly to Ava at dinner with Glasses Man Chapek. And she heard him on the phone, and he's like, "Oh, Johann's staying where? At hotel whatever, room 123."
Oh, yeah.
Got it. And she made a note of that. She's like, "Okay, I know where Johann is. That's why I'm gonna go get off this train, go get a back alley seedy gun, and I'm gonna go kill this guy." So now we have a bunch of different parties coming after Johann, because we
Yeah.
have, of course, Tenma, we have now Ava, and then we still have in the background Nina is doing her thing. We don't
Yep.
really know where she is at this point. Where did
No.
we last leave Nina?
She's
like
was
still-
leaving.
The puppet guy.
Yeah, so she was in Prague still.
Yeah.
And she's now leaving to go seek her dreams, remember? So we don't know where she's really off to.
Yeah, I hope that we get to see her again soon. It's been a few episodes.
Yeah. So pretty good ending point. I thought that was
Yeah.
a good that was a good stop for these three, because
Yes.
I feel like it's more good because we got to see Martin come in, Martin go out. Like his little arc was the point of these three. These three
Yeah.
is him. And
I have
he's
got to say,
really
man,
some glue to make all this work.
I feel like the way that I'm chopping these arcs up for us is good shit. I feel pretty
Okay, good.
nice about the way that I have done this.
Okay.
I hope it continues in this fashion, because I'm trying to like not spoil myself by reading shit in the Wikipedia, but at the same time like cut
Yeah.
it up into episode blocks that make sense. So
Okay.
next set of episodes that we're going to do is going to be episode 61 through 63. So it's another 3 block.
Yep. Easy peasy. And this is still within whatever arc we're in, right?
Yes, we're in Frankfurt
So
right
Frankfurt. Okay. And so we'll conclude Frankfurt in the next one?
now. Yes, Frankfurt goes up through 67. So we're only going to do
Okay.
61, 62, 63 for next week.
Sounds good.
I hope
I'm
you guys
ready
are
to
still
see
enjoying
what
it and
happens.
watching along with us and having a good time in these discussions. Please throw your thoughts in the chat. I love that you guys have been participating and telling us
Yes.
what you think as we go, because it's helpful for us to know what to talk about also, because like I want to make sure you guys are into Monster the way that we are.
Yeah.
And if you're seeing different stuff too, please bring that to the chat, because if there's something we missed or something you think we got wrong, I want to hear about that.
I want to know if you think I am being just absolutely too mean to Ava. I need to cut her some slack. I don't feel like it, but let me know what you guys
I think he's being too mean to her.
I don't know. She's pretty bad. She's a bad lady.
She's working on herself.
She is. And if she kills Johan, top lady. Best lady.
Only redemption.
That would be pretty big if she's the one that fucking does it. I'd be like, fuck yeah.
That would be an incredible twist, to be honest. That would be like Game of Thrones season finale type of twist.
Because what? If Tenma's the one to do it, then what? What does that do for him? All
Yeah.
that does is the reason why everybody else is trying to stop him. It truly will end his doctor side.
That's
it will
true. Yeah, it would
end
kill that,
that
part
for
of
him.
him. I
If
would
he
love
does
to see
it-
Ava take the final shot.
That's horrible. Yeah. If Nina does it, she's already done it. We really get nowhere again.
Yeah.
I feel like the only person that it's very cathartic in the whole show is if Ava's the one to do it.
I would love to see
because
that now that you're
that
putting
would-
it that way.
That would truly grow her, that she was like, I'm doing this because she's finally going to do something for other people.
Yes, true. That would be like the ultimate selfless thing, is to kill the man who's ruining the world.
Yeah, like that would be my perfect way for this to proceed. Because I feel like I'm just going to be sad and empty if Tenma does it, because he's going to be sad and empty. Like his life is never going to be the same once he does it.
Yeah. It will
Nina's
change him
really not going to
fundamentally.
have closure because she's already done this. She's already got this like fucked up memory of when she had to do it as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
She's just going to wind up repressed again. Nothing will be good for her if she does it. Like nobody
Yeah.
benefits except for Ava.
What if Dieter does it?
But only if he literally just like kicks a soccer ball so hard that it just like cracks in Johan's skull. Then I'm like, go Dieter!
Okay, yeah.
So he's just gonna fucking kick it now. I'm just gonna go goal and be super excited.
It's either going to be Dieter with the soccer ball or Nina with the shotgun. Those are the only two
Ava.
possible
Ava with the shotgun.
Ava with the shotgun. Those are the only two possible outcomes.
What is this guy gonna give her that's the biggest she could buy? I am curious now.
Imagine she gets a rocket launcher, just a big ass like RPG style gun. Just
She's just like, here you go, devil, eat this. You know,
seeking missile.
gonna be fucking great. So anyway, that's Monster Monday. I still
getting
think
so
it's a
close to
10
the
out of 10
end.
show. Like
It
I still
is-
think it's twisting very good still.
Yeah, it's very hard for me to not like after we talk about it like this. I always just want to go watch like the rest of it. I want to finish
Yeah.
it because we're so close to the end and stuff is really falling together, and I just want to like.
But every time I go to watch some, I fall asleep most times.
It is a CP show. we were talking about that before we came on mic. It's a CP show. It's a vertical show. Don't get under a banky. Don't get yourself
Because
a little cup of tea.
It's so much to analyze. Like
Yes.
this is not a show that you really have seen when you watch it. It's a show that
Yeah.
you've seen once you've picked it apart later.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So like, even though I've fallen asleep, that's not indicative that I do not like this show, because that's
Right.
absolutely false. I love this show. It makes me sleepy.
It's a CP show.
So anyway, Monster Monday, another one in the books. We got what, 6 left now? I think we said
Episodes of YMToAP or episodes of Monster?
YMToAP.
We
I think
have
we got.
4. Just 4.
Oh my God!
It's 4 Monster
it's so
Mondays left.
coming. It's so coming.
Okay, so one. Okay, hang on. So if that's this one, that's these. September 22nd. Put it in the calendar now, guys. September 22nd would be when that final Monster Monday hits. We will have
It might be
seen
the
the
29th,
end.
depending on where September ends up looking like.
That's true. We'll have to see. It's one of those 2 weeks, but basically the end of September is the end of Monster Mondays.
Yeah. And then October
big
spooky
time.
season starts. And then that's, man, the end of the year is coming up really quick for YMBToAP.
Yeah, we need to get some spooky animes to watch just real quick, like little 12 episode ones that we can just, crank out.
Boom, boom, boom.
But with that, are you ready to see kind of big gun Ava buys?
Yeah, I am.
Let's do it.
All right. If you loved this episode of Monster Monday and Monster YMBToAP, please tell a friend about us, because word of mouth is the best way we get the good YMBToAP and tip around those squeaky clean ears, such as your own. Oh, they're so clean in here. I'm in your earbud. I'm checking it out. Man, you did a really good job in the shower. We release weekly every single Monday. If you want to talk to us into our squeaky clean ears, you can catch us over on the Discord. Send a voice message. Those are always fun. I like getting voice messages in Discord. They're weird. Not really a typical thing to send in there, but it's a capability that you have. The link to the Discord lives, of course, in the show notes if you want to check it out. I would really recommend it. Right now, in the video game channel, we're talking about, I don't know if we want to say his name with that, one of our patrons got into an altered state and played Alien Isolation, and I don't think that that's a very smart idea. But it's happening, and they have documented it for us, so go check it out. And of course, thank you so much to all of our listeners for supporting us day in, day out, year in, year out. My God, the year has just flown by. I can't believe it's the end of August already. It feels very strange to be here, caving in on September, crashing around us. Stay tuned.
Our theme song is The Grim Reaper Blows the Horn by Faraj. Check him out on YouTube. And as always, thanks for listening, and tune in next time to get the answer to that burning question. You guys ready to get goat? Ready to get lean? Get stacked? Get shredded?
But we had one more important sound we wanted you to hear.
What do you know about this from the Ninja Turtle movie?
Ew, what is that? Oh, God.
There's a scene in this movie where the actor in the suit can be seen in the mouth when he leans back.
That's not his eyes, is it?
Yeah, those are his two eyes.
What the fuck? He
So
looks like a cryptid.
I'm watching this on the big screen, staring at Donnie's mouth, going like, okay, it's going to happen. And it's still in there, and he leans
Oh
back
my God.
like that, and you just see this face, and I was like, ooh.
Oh
This
my
is like the
God.
whole, like the Star Wars thing, right? Where the
Where, like, knocks his
stormtroopers
head?
walk in the thing. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
those stupid bloopers that become like the favorite part of the movie. Well, this is one of these for the Ninja Turtle movie.
Fabulous.